How's it got to do with his freedom?
So what? You can give me five.
You guys are missing him. I mean,
You just give me 5 days and be I don't want to overreact. Because you should not be reactionary. But as the kids say, things are peak.
What would you rather have? Creating more chances or being a lot more efficient?
This is the second year. And it's so red. Last time United won the Champions League. Freakish.
I think Baradi was the worst player in the game.
Wait. What are you eating?
Buffalo chicken wings.
He's not going to win it. Messi fans, your worst nightmare ain't going to happen. He's not winning it. Are you happy? Are you happy now? Mbappe is not winning back-to-back World Cups. I hope you're happy. I hope you're overjoyed. It's not happening. So France have failed to defend their title, which means that your boy Pele and Brazil, they're the only guys who were able to go back-to-back. So I hope you're happy. I hope you enjoy yourself. It is what it is. So we're going to talk about how France failed to defend the title and how Mbappe was unable to do a back-to-back World Cup because of that punk, that bomb known as Didier Deschamps, who should be the manager of this freaking team. I blame Didier Deschamps for denying Mbappe a second World Cup. So when Mbappe fails, it will be blamed on Didier Deschamps. It's called the Didier Deschamps tax. If Zidane was manager, Mbappe goes back-to-back, we have a very different conversation. We're also going to talk about Haaland. Is Haaland going to break the goal record? His goal record is amazing. It's superb. It's stunning. Will this Norwegian bricklayer who scores a 21% on the ISIS because he is a garbage footballer, will he end up breaking all the goals record despite having zero tech? And we're going to have a very real convo. This might get violence. This might even get abusive. Do Messi and Ronaldo need the World Cup for their legacy? Yes, they do. But we're going to have the conversation. Do they need the World Cup or have they done enough playing in their multi-million dollar teams where they had to lean on to other superstar players to win their Ballon d'Ors and the UCLs. We're going to have a real convo. So, guys, I want to say bless to everyone. Thanks for the love. I appreciate the love. It's been great. If you want to send in your donations via Super Chats, I humbly accept them. I thank you very much for your donations and your Super Chats. As long as you don't study US or English Talents FC, feel free to send in those donations because, guys, it gets real. It gets real. It gets real. So, as I always say, how's everyone doing, man?
Yeah, we're doing great, man.
Doing all right.
We good over here, man.
I'm trying the Batman Arkham City. People say Spider-Man is the best game, but I think Batman Arkham City is the best superhero game.
Is that you, HH?
Yeah.
No, that's me.
No. That picture was on me. No, well, Delta. Well, the best. Well, I'll tell you this. The worst superhero game is Superman on N64.
Yeah, I've seen that.
If that is the worst superhero game. But what basically currently, I know this is real. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy 9 on Nintendo Switch, and I'm going to go back to play Mass Effect again and Skyrim. I'm playing Skyrim.
You gotta try Fire Emblem, man. Those games are really
No.
good.
I'm rolling with Final Fantasy. I'm looking at my farm on Animal Crossing, and I'm doing another replay of Skyrim. Skyrim is the GOAT game. Let's be real.
Animal Crossing is kind of overrated.
Ricardo, no one cares what you think, bro. So, guys, let's talk about Mbappe. Let's talk about Mbappe.
We're smoking on that France pack, bro. Home and away. Home and away. We beat
Okay, Abdul.
Home and
They're
away.
not. So Abdul, basically, this was. Basically, Abdul, basically.
wait,
No.
I'm
Wait. Hold on. Basically, Abdul, here's the thing. Messi and Ronaldo fans, they can now sleep well. They can sleep well.
Agent, don't do
Abdul,
this.
no, Abdul.
Stop your reverse jinx. Stop your
Abdul,
reverse jinx.
well done, Abdul. So Abdul, how do you feel with your country of origin? How do you feel with Denmark topping the group? As a Danish guy, how do you feel of you guys topping your World Cup group? How do you feel?
We're not
Because
topping
Abdul, considering that when you top your group, Abdul,
No,
can I please? No. I'm going to finish. I will finish. Abdul, when you top your group, okay. Oh, Abdul, oh my God, Abdul, when you top your group, do you think you'll beat England, who you'll most likely meet in the quarterfinal? Because you'll beat them in the quarterfinal. Abdul, France have failed. They are failures. France, they're bombs. Hold up, Abdul. Do you know what witchcraft is?
We're not doing this, bro.
Abdul, okay. Quick question. Do you believe in witchcraft? Yes or no?
Wait,
I asked a simple question to this guy. This guy cannot answer a simple question. Abdul, did you see Mbappe's performance? Did you see the disaster class he dropped?
I'm here to collect my apologies.
For what?
Apologies. For this Kamavinga guy, For this Kamavinga guy. I told you guys, this guy, he's a red stamina merchant. Bring him on when everybody else is tired, bro. Bring him on in extra time, in the 80th minute. Then he'll have an impact. Don't start this guy, bro.
Abdul, no. Abdul, can I just ask you a quick question? Abdul, why is Didier Deschamps still the manager of this team and not Zidane? Just simple question. Just answer me. Why is Didier Deschamps? Because Abdul, at serious right now, if Zidane is manager, Mbappe is winning his second World Cup back to back, and then Abdul were having a very uncomfortable conversation. The reason why France won't win is Didier Deschamps. I am blaming France's exit on Didier Deschamps.
Bro, Mbappe's looking funny, bro.
He is.
Funny.
As a PSG fan this season, he is.
He just every game he's playing, there's a fail comp.
Okay, I have an explanation. Wait, hold on. I have an explanation. Now, I'm not going to buy into that crap with witchcraft. So Blanco Studio, let's relax. I'm not buying into witchcraft attacks.
I have another theory.
But my theory is this. If the president calls you and says you are so important to French football, you're the face of French football and everything, what we're seeing is Mbappe is very aware of what he means to France.
So now we're blaming Macron?
But
yes, partly, yes. No. Because you're seeing that he's shooting at every point. Ill-advised dribbles, ill-advised decision-making, because he feels he has to be the hero, because he has bought into this hype of, I'm the main guy, I'm not doing it, and I have to do these things. So he's really just trying to be that main ISO superstar guy. And, bro, that ain't going to work, yo. Like, Abdul, France are screwed. Abdul, it's over. It's over.
But can I just say something? This
Abdul,
team
are you going? I don't know. Okay, before you answer, can you admit that you will top the group, Denmark?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Look at this dude.
HH, what you
Wait,
did
hold on.
last
Let
season-
Abdullah.
You know what you did last season is not spoken about enough. Like you genuinely, have you received your medal yet for that Champions League win?
How did
You
we?
jinxed Real Madrid all the way to that final.
I should receive. Street, shut up, but this fast, but where's my payments?
No. But you know what it is.
No. I used the jinx for Man City and Liverpool.
Yeah.
I used Chelsea. I didn't use the jinx there. So
and then if you used it for PSG as well, you said there is no way Messi, Mbappe.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you're such a sick.
yeah, no, I'll go with smoke.
I just want to say.
Yeah, what did you say? Hold on. What did you say?
HH, this team, it desperately needs Pogba, bro. Paul Pogba is needed in this team because they have no creativity from that midfield other than like Tchouaméni doing that chip ball like every 5 minutes, bro. Bro, you can't keep doing it. People are gonna clock onto it, bro. This guy's doing that chip ball constantly, bro.
Wait, Abdul, you don't rate him?
Nah, he's all right now. Tchouaméni, he's all right, bro. But he keeps doing the chip ball, bro. It's not always gonna work, bro. Like switch it up. But HH, they need Pogba in the midfield, bro. They need Pogba, and they need.
Oh no, Abdul, the stats Pogba isn't needed. I got told that Tchouaméni is a water replacement for Pogba. I got told that Pogba isn't needed.
Griezmann is finished. I don't care. He's finished.
Yeah, Griezmann doesn't even start.
Griezmann, he's never won a league title in his life, bro. This guy's ass, bro.
No,
this guy's
okay. Abdul, jinx aside, I've been told that Eriksen has not surpassed Pogba. I've been told that Eriksen is not the best midfielder in the world. You're looking at Denmark, who have a good record against France. Abdul, just say Denmark top the group. And I mean, there's nothing wrong in saying it. Like, Abdul, France, guys, we've seen this. It's not happening, man. It's not happening.
Australia looking good, bro. Australia looking good.
What?
Can someone else? Okay, okay. Delta, then let's judge myself. Look, Delta. Look, France. Like, can we just admit that France are not defending their title? Like, it's a no-no, and they're in danger of not even coming through the group.
They are, and I would definitely say Denmark is finishing first in that group.
Yes.
But actually,
oh wow,
seeing what happened with Germany last in the 4 years ago in the World Cup of 2018, could we say Tunisia is going to finish second ahead of France?
Relax.
No. All I'll say is that Australia and Tunisia, you have a real chance of coming to that group.
HH, you know what?
You have a real chance of coming to that group.
You know what is effed up? If Tunisia or Australia finish second in that group, they're going to play Argentina in the round 16.
Oh yeah, then they'll get smoked.
Yeah, but going back on Mbappe, man, if you carefully assess our games this season.
Oh, so wait, hold up. So if Argentina top the group and France mess up and come second, it's France Argentina.
Yeah, it's like 2018 all over again. But it's going to be different. I feel like it's going to be different. But going back to that Mbappe point, yeah, if you carefully assess PSG games this season, you would see he's been carried by Neymar and Messi. Like, there's no doubt about it. He gets the goals, sure. But it's Messi and Neymar creativity that's providing him those goals. I mean, anyone could see that with the blink of an eye. I mean, I don't know if I know Ricardo watches our game. I don't know if he could be the judge of that. But what I'm seeing Mbappe is on poor form. In HH, are we really just gonna say? Are we really just gonna sit here and say this guy's gonna perform in that World Cup? I mean, it's only 2 months away, and he's looking bad.
Mbappe.
For club and country, he's looking bad.
You see, my thing is, he can always get a goal, and he can always be dangerous. But the issue I see with Mbappe is he's playing as if he's too aware. See, 2018 World Cup, you were just a young kid that no one really knew about. For Monaco, 17-year-old, so no one really knew about him, really. Just like, this is a pretty good young kid, but he was not really that big superstar that people were talking about. He wasn't front cover of FIFA.
He was in 2018, bro. Everyone was talking about him. Like this.
Zeman.
Yes, they were.
Zeman. They talked about Zeman. They talked about Mbappe as
next Pele, man. They call him the next Pele.
This guy's on about. Who the hell
Oh, that's
called him
true.
the
He
next?
was the cover on Times, bro. After the
Bro,
World
let's
Cup.
not
Come
let's
on.
not
Zeman,
try to act like 2018.
Mbappe
he
wasn't
wasn't
called
rated.
the next
He
Pele
was
prior
rated.
to the
Yes,
World
he
Cup
was.
2018.
He
That is a
was.
lie.
He was. He
That
was,
is a
bro.
lie.
No,
He
that
was, bro.
Zeman, it was after the
Even
World
it
Cup.
was it was to the point where they were telling Pele like you might have to come out of retirement because homeboy might outshine you. Like
Okay, now it's bull
came
crapping.
to
Delta,
that
grab
point,
the
bro.
mic.
No,
Delta,
that's
grab the
the
mic.
truth, though, AJ.
Delta, grab the
That's
mic.
the
Delta,
truth,
grab the
man.
mic. Grab the mic.
Poor
Shout out
Pele,
to-
man. He was nervous. about
Zeman,
nothing.
can you shut the Delta? Delta, grab the mic.
Shout out
please.
to Zeman, man. Shout out to Zeman. But I'll stick with HH in that one. I think the Pele comparison with Mbappe came after the World Cup, especially after the Argentina game where he scored 2 goals.
Yes,
Phenomenal.
thank you. Yes.
He was phenomenal that game.
And also, especially when he scored in the final because he was the second teenager ever to score in a World Cup final. So
You know, people
He
could
hasn't
say
done
all,
anything since.
Ricardo, shut up, man.
people could say all they want about that Argentina team, but they were losing. HH, remember that they were
Yes,
losing. There was
I
2-1
think they were
Argentina.
behind twice. Weren't they?
And who carried France behind their back when they were 2-1 down? It was Mbappe against all adversity. Now I get it. It was a 40-year-old Mascherano.
So what is different now as opposed to 2018?
Oh, it's much different. I mean, this Argentinian team is so coherent in every way possible. It's
No,
it's very hard to
but
break
no,
them down.
specifically with France and Mbappe. What is different now from now to 2018?
I don't. Well, what I see in France right now, I don't think they're as good as they were. I'm pretty sure everyone would agree with me on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I disagree.
You disagree?
Okay, no, just about, we'll get there. We'll get there. But no, Delta, I agree. But continue.
Yeah, actually, no. I want to hear Juseman logic behind how they're not. You know, I think he said that they're better, right?
Okay. There is no logic with Juju, man.
Okay, Jim, let's what's your logic with saying that you think that they are better?
Tax, man.
Yeah, look, like in the other World Cup. So the other World Cup they had like Umtiti. Now they have, I mean, Varane declined, but the defense. I mean, Konate hasn't been up to standard, but they have more options.
Varane was there in 2018 as well, bro.
No, Judgment. All because you have options. How do you know that Deschamps is going to pick the right options and the right team? Because sometimes having too many options can actually be a bad thing.
Man, look, they have like the Hernandez brothers. They have a lot of good players. I think they're better now than they were.
I gotta know. Hold on. I gotta.
Lucas is out.
No. Listen, gentlemen. What you're saying is that yes, they have more options, but the team and the cohesiveness as a whole, is it as cohesive as they were in 2018?
You're missing a key point. And Titi and Varane were world class back in 2018. Varane was coming out of a Champions League win, and Umtiti was arguably Barca's best defender. And look at Lucas Hernandez too; he was very good. And I think as a whole team, Griezmann too. Look, say what you want about Griezmann. You could say he's a sidekick, but he was good in that World Cup.
Oh no, he was.
Yes.
He was player of the tournament. Don't forget.
Okay, like he's why like you can say like Konate has been good. I think Konate is good. People can clown Kimpembe. I think Kimpembe is decent. He's not that bad. Like
No,
No,
Judgment. You know what? You're right. You're right about Kimpembe. No, you are right. You are. Yeah, you're right.
He's bad.
I said he's right. So Judgment, continue.
Look, he has his moments. Like he's like has this Sergio Ramos moments, but he can do decent. And then you have like Hernandez. No, you have Hernandez.
Judgment, are you making a case that France can defend their World Cup title?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, Judgment, you're mad. Judgment, come on, you're mad.
It's like easily. The one concern I have is like Mbappe is like the one Delta mentioned, like his finishing, like he's
Judgment, that's a big concern because that's one of their star players. So if Mbappe
misses a lot of chances,
Judgment, if Mbappe is not at their best, how do they easily defend their title?
Look, because overall they're better. Dembele improved, so that he adds a lot with his dribbling. That he adds one with his dribbling. And
Juju, man, you know
Giroud's still good.
Bro. Benzema, bro. They have Benzema now.
True. This time, exactly. They have been like overall, they're a better team than they were.
No,
like the cohesiveness is not there, but they're a better team. Like
Wait,
hold on. Let Judgment.
Yeah. Individually, they're a better team. Like, but maybe they don't have the chemistry that they had in 18. But individually, like Mbappe should be better by now. That's why I think everyone's concerned because he should be better than. Dembele is better. Benzema is better. Like Chouameni is another addition. They have like guys off the bench like they have guys off the bench, and then
No,
Pogba
but-
might
but-
not make it.
but-
But
but-
overall, if you look at the team, they're better.
all
They
because you
lots
have
of options.
loads. You're missing the whole point.
Yeah.
You just having options doesn't mean you can win something like a World Cup. How you win a World Cup is options. That's a nice thing.
Yeah.
Your 11, can that first 11 say what's up? You have to have a core 11 for these 7 games to say what's up.
Double H, and just one thing, and you know how everyone is saying that they think they'll go out in the group stages. I think it's less likely because they were out in the Euros. That's why I think it's less likely they're not going out to the group stage. Because 2 times out of group stage, I think it happened with Germany or something, but it'll be a disaster, especially with Mbappe being like touted as like this is the face of football. It just be a complete disaster.
And disaster do
the
happen.
round of 16 almost group stage. It was almost group stage for France. That was like too early for France. So it's I think it's highly unlikely if this time if they go out.
Juju, man, you're missing a really key point here.
Yeah.
It's 2 names, Pogba and Kante. Pogba and Kante were vital in that France 2018.
You can't win a World Cup without Pogba and Kante. I'm sorry.
You could win it without Conte, but
Kante was crucial, especially in that Argentina against Argentina, where he really kept Messi quiet. What we're saying, Camavinga is going to keep Messi quiet?
Yeah, but
there won't be.
Wait, Delta, we can't just pick games that we like. Kante was terrible in that final. Like no one will say
one game.
Trash.
One game. Juju man, do they make that final without Kante? Kante was crucial for that whole thing.
He was crucial. I'll give you 2 other players. I think Pogba and Griezmann were crucial. Like Griezmann goes under the radar. I think he was key for that World Cup.
And best player for France, man.
Well, he was.
According to you, Zeman. According to you.
And the other thing with Mbappe, I think Double H, you give him too much credit for the other World Cup. Like there was no pressure. Like he was just part of the team. Like no one would have gone after him if he
when they were behind twice against Messi Argentina, who said what's up?
Well, that was the most dysfunctional
Mbappe.
Argentina team.
Yes, true. Yeah.
When they were behind Messi Argentina, who said what's up? Who said what's up? Who said what's up?
Yeah,
bro, why are you trying to defend this French team, man? What happened to it's not the manager's fault, bro. No.
Yeah. I mean, no, judgment. You're spoken like for me, like France, like you have to you just saying options. That ain't enough for a World Cup because unless you have a proper core, I don't know. Now, see, for me, I thought I was going to give France the edge over Brazil. Now, if Brazil and face France, I think Brazil can say what's up. I think Brazil can say what's up.
If this France faces Argentina in the round 16, it could get really ugly. It could get really ugly for France.
I don't understand why everyone is so like
France to win because it's African All Stars. Let's be honest.
No. I don't understand why everyone is like negative about France. Like I think they're the best team in this World Cup, and they should be easily.
They're not, man. They're not. They haven't shown it. They haven't shown it.
Are. Like I mean, look with this World Cup, we have to know it's about like when you pick and when you play. But look, even if let's say France played today,
but Judgment, do you realize that?
That doesn't mean they'll win.
Judgment, but you realize that the last time a team defended the World Cup title was 1962. So the odds are not in France's favor to begin with.
But they have Pele again, bro. Yeah. So they have Mbappe, the next Pele. So it's just like it makes sense.
Zeman, I've already said that when France go out, I'm blaming this on Deschamps. If Zidane was manager, Mbappe has a second World Cup. Zeman, I could do whatever the hell I want. Zeman, I could do whatever the hell I want. When they go out, Deschamps is going to be to blame because if Zidane was manager, Mbappe wins back-to-back World Cups. That's a fact. That's a fact, and I'm sticking to it. Zeman, there is nothing you can say that will change my mind, bro. There's nothing you can say.
Change your mind.
Zeman, I already have my tweets prepared to blame this exit on Deschamps. So
snake oil merchant, bro. Let me try to sell you the product, right? So, in the last hangout, you said Southgate did well with the team that he had. He got the best out of him. I mean, he got them to a final. Deschamps won them a title, man.
Can I respond?
No. Deschamps is that guy, bro. So let's just keep that same energy. How good is their talent? Because I was told England are not that talented and that Southgate is getting the best out of them. But when it comes to France, it's like we overlook that and we blame the manager. So I'm just saying. So how good?
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. So you say that France. So Zeman, you're saying that France are not that talented. Is that what you were trying to say?
That's the same argument you use for Southgate. So let's just keep that same energy, man. So you can't blame the manager. You can't keep blaming the manager for how poor they've been performing.
Exactly.
Isn't that the same?
Deschamps? Can you blame
Isn't that the
Deschamps for
same
failing the
argument?
Euro?
No, defending Southgate yesterday.
No, Simon. The reason why I'm blaming Deschamps is because this is how football works. Let me educate you. After you win a World Cup, the manager must step down. That's how it works. When you win a World Cup, the manager must step down, and you have to come with new. Simon, and that is precisely why he should step down, because you need a whole new, refreshing tactics.
No. It's not my first. Look. Hold on. I hope you guys are not underestimating France because of today's game.
Hold on.
Gatlook, it's a whole part.
They still got the talent.
What's the whole part?
No, Gatlook. I'm taking this game. I'm taking from history. Gatlook. Okay, let me show you this whole thing. Who was Lippi won the World Cup in 06? Who was the manager in 2010? Lippi. Del Bosque won in 2010. Who was the manager in 2014? Del Bosque.
Who were the players in 2010 for Italy?
Who cares?
They better than 06?
No, that doesn't matter. If there was a different manager, they would have done better. Put a different manager other than that, they would have made it through a group with freaking Slovakia and New Zealand. The issue is you need a whole new wave of tactics. And Gatlock, I am blaming Deschamps for Mbappe not going back to back. Mbappe goes back to back if there's a different manager.
Double H,
shouldn't Mbappe be blamed? Because let's be honest, bro. If you're a superstar for a nation, we blame Messi, we blame Cristiano Ronaldo. Now
Zimmerman, if we're going to be real, Pogba might need some blame. Pogba may need some blame on this.
It's bro. We can't protect this dude. He's a superstar of this team, right?
Wait, hold on. Let's bring some balance when it comes to Blanco. So, Rob, France. I'm of the mindset that these guys are not defending their title. Do you believe that they're one of the favorites, or do you feel that they won't defend their title because Deschamps has reached a brick wall and there's just something not right with this team to defend their title? Rob, how do you view France?
Well, they didn't look good, but at the same time, they also had 12 injuries. So they had 12 players out with injuries. So that's also something you have to take into context. But I feel that certain players like Mbappe, for example, hasn't performed well enough for France. But at the same time, they have had a ridiculous amount of injuries, at least for those two games in this Nations League, in this international break. So I would say that I expect them to do better. They should do better. But right now, they're not performing very well. And they also have a lot of injuries at the same time.
So, okay, if you're a better man, do you say they top their group with Denmark?
Yes, they should on paper. But Denmark feel more cohesive and are performing better, I feel like. But on paper, France should top it.
And my thing is that, no. Football is not played on paper. Of course, on paper they should top their group. It's about what you now do on the day. On paper, France washes Denmark. But we've seen that, no, football is a bit much more complicated than on paper. Hence why France loses, not because they're not good. It is that lack of cohesiveness and they just beat themselves. Like, Mbappe will just take too many shots. Mbappe will just try to do too many things. Too much ISO for football. So, that is why I'm like, guy, I'm telling you, like, it's not happening. Blancos, talk to me, France.
Just first and foremost, Turkey are washed. Okay, Turkey are very washed.
Give Blancos. The Faroe Islands are a quality team. Give some love to the Faroe Islands. Man.
The Euro, the ex-Euro favorites are washed.
Wait,
absolutely.
Blancos, Blancos, don't bring that up. Blancos, never bring that up again.
I know. I just saw it just as I was scoring the Euro results. I was like, oh dear. So so shout out to Turkey. So I agree with Rob. I think that France do have an injury problem. The thing is that we've already discussed in length as to why that might be, which is the origin of the whole situation. So I'm not going to sort of go into that. Although the only thing I did come across a theory, because a certain other team that I think Kevin De Bruyne plays for lost to, I think, the Netherlands today, if I'm correct. So I don't know whether Hazard was playing for them or not. I don't know.
Oh no! I'll tell you.
No.
Hazard was playing. He comes off injured, then they score. That's what happened.
Okay,
But we move. We move.
That's fair. So as part of the sort of the French Pogba and Mbappe sort of conspiracy. Now, if I recall, the nightmare in Paris was 2019. Is that correct?
Allegedly.
Okay, fine. And I'm also aware that obviously Belgium have a France-speaking population region in Belgium. Can you tell me when Hazard got transferred to Madrid? What year was that?
Was that 2019?
So in the same year as the miracle is the nightmare in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Blancos, where you
right,
going
okay.
with this?
No. There was just a theory that I come across, so that if you combine the start of this curse, combining with the French-speaking area of Belgium, combining with Hazard for some reason going to Madrid and then not being the Hazard and having a disaster class at Madrid.
Why would what does Pogba's cost have to do with Hazard? That's what to do with Hazard.
Yes, he does. Those are the question Hazard.
This is the thing I'm saying. We don't really know the extent. The problem is we don't really know the extent to this curse HH, or any of the eternal beefs that like Pogba may have had with other players, in particular Hazard, as we're seeing with the injuries in France. But putting that to once, because I still understand how the man was like Chelsea's best player and arguably top 3 in the world, as you said, and goes to Real Madrid and basically becomes a Burger King mascot. That for me, makes zero sense, other than the fact that at least possibly some witchcraft might have been involved.
Yeah, but he was still the best player at the World Cup. But it is what it is.
Yeah, but this was after the Pogba.
I know, but still the best player in 2018. But still the best player in 2018 World Cup.
After the Pogba curse.
If not for the De Bruyne, he'd been in World Cup final. Continue.
But again, after the Pogba curse, but it is what it is. But taking us all around to actually France's chances, what I would say, and people should figure like can we at least respect like the Danes a little bit, to be honest? So because them, as Rob said, Denmark actually
Blancos, name me one Denmark player that's world class. Now, no offense to Denmark, I love my Danish pastries.
Eriksen.
No, he's not. Eriksen is not world class. He's good. He's not world class. Eriksen is not world class. Get the hell out of here. Ricardo, watch your mouth. Ricardo, watch your mouth. Ricardo, watch your mouth. So, Blancos, continue.
Yeah. Let me just.
Eriksen's into world class.
This is the thing that people keep on always going like. It's not about like having a bunch of like. We saw this in the Euros as well. Like, it's not about having a bunch of world class players. It's about having a cohesive team. I don't understand why it's such a difficult sort of thing. Like, France historically are always known to always implode. Even in the last Euros, we have stuff coming out about Mbappe versus Rabiot. And all these different sort of things going on. They're not a cohesive team, and this Pogba situation adds reference to that.
Oh yeah, Rabiot is injured. They're missing him, bro.
French families are not even cohesive.
Real housewife of France.
No, Blanco's like this is they are about to implode because the worst thing is because the defending champions and all eyes on them, specifically Mbappe. Guys, I really believe that Tunisia or Australia could say, "What's up?"
Abdul, no.
Hold up. Abdul, I didn't stutter. Tunisia and Australia, what's up? Tunisia and Australia, what's up? Gid.
No. I'm talking about France, man. Gid.
Isn't it?
Mbappe,
Okay, did you classify as dud to breaking the curse dud?
Yes. No,
man.
It's on the website. No,
man,
if you break the World Cup, because that's is it? No. Hold on. No, dud is if France win the World Cup. If Mbappe leads France to the World Cup, is dud.
That's not dud, man.
That's dud.
That's
it's
the
dud.
lowest dud known to mankind, bro.
That's dud. It's dud. It's dud.
Getting your driving license has more dud than that, bro.
Wait.
Let's be honest.
Ricardo, what do you mean? Wait, we see that Mbappe is part of this course. In what sense?
Yeah, I mean, he stunk up the Euros. And then he started complaining about Giroud and how he's not compatible with him. Then he put his boy Benzema in. And now they're collapsing as we speak. So I mean, like, let's put some responsibility on Mbappe's shoulders here. Like,
Yeah.
let's not
No,
we can't
yeah,
blame
no, it's
everything on Deschamps.
Yeah, it's not just Giroud. It was also Neymar. I mean, he said
Yeah,
some reporter just came up
but-
and asked
but-
what
but-
was
but
your
are
relationship.
we-
Wait, guys, do you guys think it's maybe the FIFA cover curse that's hitting Mbappe?
What?
No.
The FIFA cover, it's a curse when you're on the FIFA cover. And he's been on the FIFA cover for years now. Because there is this theory that whenever like somebody's on the FIFA cover, they have a horrible season. And Mbappe's been on it for 3 years now, so actually that might be the curse, not Pogba. Oh, that makes sense, bro. That actually
Abdul, that's a trash theory.
Bro,
I'm discovered fire, man.
Are we? No.
Actually,
It's
to be
this
fair,
guy.
Hazard was on the FIFA cover when he went to Madrid, and he
No,
did.
yeah.
There might be some credit to Abdul's
Stumped it up.
theory.
I mean,
Yeah,
are
there's
they
some
feeding
credit.
him though?
Wait, did he fit
But
on
the
the
real
FIFA
question
cover?
is, are they feeding him?
Wait, hold on. Let me come to Scott Wilson. Where you are with France defending their title, bro?
Brazilian merchant.
Wilson?
No, he's
taking
Wilton
a shit.
C.
He's
Wilton
watching-
C.
He's watching highlights of Neymar as we speak, bro.
Victor, talk to me. Where are you at with this whole France defending their title, bro? Victor.
Hi, my second appearance. Okay, so I always thought that
This guy's keeping his stats card. He's keeping his stats card, bro.
Okay, all right, okay, fine. We look forward to your third appearance, but continue, man. Continue.
Yeah, first of all, big up my Scandinavian neighbors, Denmark.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Where do you live, Victor? Where do you live?
I live in Sweden. I'm Nigerian/Swedish, so like.
Okay.
Denmark was Scandinavian.
Blonde-haired Nigerian. Wow.
Colonized tax.
Okay.
I was born in Sweden. However, despite that, I always thought that this DJ Deschamps guy was a fraud. This guy is an Inshallah and vibes manager. The guy didn't win the World Cup. I always thought it was individual brilliance by players like Pogba, Mbappe. Griezmann was good that time. He's washed now. It was never Deschamps. Deschamps just picks a team of 11 players and tell them to play. It's like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it's like this Southgate guy. And in this World Cup here, countries like France and England won't make it past that group stage. I guarantee you guys, they will not make it past that group stage.
Wait. You're saying England would make it through the group stage?
Yes.
Nope.
They will.
Iran
Bro.
will.
Let's be real, bro. They don't have competition in their group.
You guys are reading too much.
England is another conversation. Right now, France will not make it past the group stage.
Yes, they are,
You
man.
guys are
Reactions, bro. Reaction, man.
And this theory on cover, FIFA cover curse is a lie. Now, what kind of theory is that? Ronaldo has been on the cover of
Oh
FIFA.
no! Look, it's Abdul with that trash theory, man.
That's a dumbest theory.
Wait, Ricardo, talk to me, man.
Victor, you just said the France aren't making it out of the group, bro. Like, bro,
Nah,
don't talk about dumb.
On goal in your second cap, man. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Ricardo.
Inshallah, vibes, yes.
Ricardo, where you are to this whole France thing, man? Talk to me, Ricardo.
Bro, at the end of the day, it's just the friendly competition Nations League, man. When it comes to the World Cup, half the teams are gonna crumble under pressure, and the best ones will stand out. Will they win the World Cup? This is probably the best team to probably have the best chance to defend their title in a while, I would say, because a lot of the talent they had in 2018 are no longer here, but they have more talent that came up through the ranks. So they're kind of like rejuvenated in that sense. Do I think Deschamps is probably going to be the one to ruin this? Yeah, probably. I will agree to that. But certain players do have to step up. I mean, and Mbappe is going to have to be one of them. Not because he hasn't really been that. Not that he hasn't been good. Like when he has been good, he's been great. But when he has been bad, he's been very bad.
Speak about Benzema too.
No, I can't speak on
why? What about Benzema? What was
What do you
Benzema
mean,
doing?
why? What has he done internationally?
Well, I mean, he was suspended half the time because of a sex tape. But
Speak about
I know he knocked you out
No.
recently, bro.
no, but with
Bro, relax. Mute your mic. We're talking internationally.
with France, like I watched the game before. Who they play again? I forgot who they play. The first game,
Austria.
Austria. Honestly,
Ragnarok.
France. I hate to say this, but France might be better with Giroud, if we're being honest. At least Mbappe plays better when he plays alongside Giroud. As much as he may not like him, he plays a lot better when he plays besides Giroud. So I mean, I see what you're saying, HH. You know, they have this, that, they have this player, that player, world class, this, world class, that. But just because you have world class players doesn't mean you're gonna have a world class team.
Yeah, no.
So is it wrong for the Deschamps to stick with Giroud, even though he may not give you certain? Well, he'll fill in the certain.
Ricardo, what we're doing is we're not doing this. We're not having Benzema is fully fit and is benched for Giroud. Ricardo, we're not.
That's the uncomfortable part, right? Like if Benzema
no, Ricardo, that's not uncomfortable. Ricardo, that's stupid and that's not happening. That's not happening. Ricardo, that's not happening, bro.
I mean, well, we saw what happened in the Euros. They were never a cohesive team. They were just depending on sheer individual brilliance.
No, Ricardo, they beat Switzerland. If not for Kimpembe, if not for Kimpembe and Deschamps, that was a win.
You know what I love about this? You know what I love about this channel is that when it comes to certain players, it's all about Gid. But when it comes to your certain players, it's all about ifs, ands, or maybe.
Okay, look. Let's take some dubs. Let's take some dubs.
That's the elephant in the room, man.
Shout out to Kiran Prakashari, man. HH, be real. Kylian has been trashed this season. Pace and power. Well, that pace and power got me a World Cup and got me a UCL semis at age 17. So that sounds pretty interesting. I mean that pace and power. No, that pace and power won me a World Cup and got me a UCL semis at 17.
Where does he rate in the eye test, HH?
Let's
tell us.
World Cup.
Hold on. Can I ask a question?
Wait. Abdul, what do you say? Abdul?
You said that he was better than Messi at 19. Can you admit that Messi is clear of this guy at 23?
Well,
wait. Let me respond.
HH, don't.
But who did more as a teenager?
Oh my God!
No. Messi. Of course, Messi is. Look, Abdul, hold up. Wait. Hold up. Of course, Messi is clear at 22. Of course, it's clear.
Thank you.
But who did more as a teenager?
But that's not the question.
I know. No. You're right. 23, but who did more as a teenager?
I don't talk about teenage. I'm not
a dude won a World Cup as a teenager. I'm just saying. Wait. Let's move. Let me just get through this. Jobs. Your boy Betsy. HH, are you not going to speak about Aminata Diallo? Oh wow! I don't know whether you guys heard this update. Apparently, she got arrested again. You know the lady who basically apparently hired people to beat on that other PSG football player. So, but basically, I've got to read more opponents, and I'll probably do a video to do the updates, man. It's crazy. Casey, thank you for the dub. They said Camavinga will replace Pogba. Wait, who said this? Who?
Wait, by the way, people are hating on...
No. Who said Camavinga would replace Pogba?
HH, if you're telling me, didn't you create a video saying you fear Real Madrid youngsters? And now you're slandering Camavinga.
To be fair, he didn't.
Wait, hold up. First of all, I didn't actually mention Camavinga in that vid. Second of all, me saying that Camavinga can't replace Pogba, how is that slandering him? Do you know what Pogba is?
It's actually Camavinga.
Pogba is the best midfielder in the world when he plays for France. That's what Pogba is.
Hold up, HH. Is he the best midfielder who goes to France because he sacrifices goats?
Casey, shout about Casey. Mbappe's long shots are worse than Fred, even though he was a World Cup winner at 19 in 2018. I know. Casey, shout out to your dub. Thanks for the dub, man. Wait. Let me just go through the dubs. Let me go through that. Then you can ask me the question, man. Alps. I'm not having this HH. You kept telling Messi, "Gid, Mbappe, get it done." He did. He won the World Cup. You're the next Pele boy. I don't want to hear excuses for the project. No. Alps, you said Gid. He literally just won a World Cup at 2018. If Gid applies to anybody, it's Messi this year.
You said back to back, bro. You said he could be the next Pele,
Get it done.
Can Messi give me one? Can Messi give me one World Cup? Come on, bro.
Give Messi Kante and Pogba.
Wait. Game Palais Blanc. Okay? No matter who plays in the midfield, it won't work even with Pogba. 5-2-3 won't work. Does not work. France's midfield gets outnumbered 3-4 versus 2. Do you guys even watch football? HH with the GOAT. My thing is this. A fully fit Pogba, a fully fit Kante, we can say something. Now, it's not a guaranteed dub. Fully fit Kante, fully fit Pogba, France are still a massive threat, and France will still be very difficult to beat with a fully fit Kante and Pogba. Without those two, France aren't the same.
Is Kante
France
still
aren't the
good?
same.
Why does he
Kante
play
still
back
good?
five?
Jujuman, what did I just say? I said a fully fit Kante.
Yeah.
A fully
But
fit
he-
Kante and Pogba, France are dangerous. France are very hard to beat with those two.
Juju, he's good. He's good until you reach the final. So you know, you know how Conte works, bro.
Fire Zist Z. Watch out for Holland. We are coming. This is the tournament.
With Depay.
Oh my
No.
God, Depay is their top goal scorer in second. Well, I don't want to hear it, man.
No, hold up. If Depay is your main dude, nah, it didn't happen.
No, you can't compare that.
Wait, hold up. Let me move. Let me move. Ines Rao. I don't know who this is. His finishing has been focused on me. Hashtag one love.
Nah,
That's his boyfriend. That's his boyfriend.
Wait, all right. Let me. Okay.
Dear, wow.
Okay. You know what? Okay, guys. Let's move. Adams, thank you for the double Adams, man. Ericsson is a top 5 midfielder in the world right now. Argue with your nan. Man has a pass maker on and was running rings around the chosen ones of French football, and we got him for free, even though he still can't lace Pogba's
Did you say
shoelaces.
pass maker?
What?
Pacemaker. No. Here's the thing. Adams, let me be clear here. Ericsson is doing amazing. Shout outs to him. And I think it is an amazing comeback from what happened to him like during that game in the Euros.
Yeah.
But people don't get it too twisted. As good as Ericsson is, he ain't Pogba.
Why? Because
Ericsson, can I add? Ericsson works well for United and he's a good fit. You can't win any tournament with Ericsson as your main midfielder. You can't.
Yes, you can.
He But you're not winning it. You're not winning a World Cup. You're not winning a trophy with Ericsson as your main midfielder. You're just not.
Abdul, congratulations for winning the World Cup, man.
So my thing is that say all you want about Ericsson and so forth. You ain't winning a major trophy if you're relying on Ericsson as your midfielder.
You know, this is my problem with United fans, bro. Their players have 5 good games, and then they're suddenly top 5 in the world, bro.
No, everyone does that. Look at Arsenal fans, man.
Abdul, do you remember the fact when Switzerland played France in the Euros and Xhaka dominated Pogba and Kante?
Yeah.
We're talking about Granit Xhaka for Arsenal, dominated Pogba and Kante.
Game J'aime pas les blancs. France drew to America and lost to Colombia before the World Cup 2018. Yeah, no. Look, my thing is, I'm not judging this purely on the Nations League. I'm looking at the bigger picture here. So even if France had won the games and so forth, I still wouldn't be like, oh no, they're definitely going to win. I just feel that Didier Deschamps, you know what it is? The Euros. What I saw the Euros was like, oh, this team are super talented. They will look great, but there's just something missing. There's just a core missing.
That was the
from
tournament
2018.
that Mbappe was bitching the whole time.
QC8. Argentina are overrated lately. France or Denmark will knock them out in the round of 16.
I agree.
I mean, hold on. Argentina beat Italy 3-0.
Yeah, they
Italy just recently beat
Bro,
England
the same
1-0.
Italy that couldn't qualify for
No, but they beat England 1-0.
All right, okay, hold up. Fire the sea. HH, what group are Nigeria in? Oh, Nigeria.
Supervisions.
Nigeria gave the world a culture and kind of wankwo during the 90s. Fire the sea. I mean, super pigeons that's quite harsh. That's quite harsh, bro.
How did you
First again, Suarez, active players, has the most goals in the World Cup. Oh, is this true?
Probably.
Of active players. Oh, wow, okay. That's not bad.
How many goals does Suarez have?
Wait,
more than Thomas Muller?
No, he doesn't have more.
Yeah, he doesn't have more than
Muller has a lot of goals in the World Cup.
Yeah, he has like
That's
9 or 10.
Yeah. No, Muller. Yeah, what do you say? I mean, Muller has more. So what's this going about? Misby Nation. Nations League doesn't mean sugar. People have to chill. I know, but I'm saying that it's not about the Nations League. I'm looking at the Euros and Deschamps on the Euros. And if France go into that whole thing starting 0 and not Benzema, then I have even less faith. Casey, Euro dark horses
Yes, it's
Lost to
Turkey.
the Faroe Islands.
Yeah.
Wait. Who's that? Who's that?
Okay, no, Abdul. That's
Turkey,
just
man.
just
We
Turkey,
losing
man.
Abdul.
Actually,
Abdul.
Abdul, this guy.
Abdul. Just
I think
like
Turkey,
you don't
Turkey
need
may win
to.
Group A.
Crazy hours, man.
Turkey,
Oh,
man.
Italy,
Turkey.
Yeah.
Switzerland, and then Wales. So that's my little shock there. I think that Turkey are going to shock some people. So I think.
Yeah, that was So basically, ever since HH predicted that Turkey would be dark horse in the Euros, they've gone from being potentially one of the best teams in Europe to losing to Faroe Islands.
Wait,
Like,
Blanco,
you know,
Alright.
I'm not entirely
Can
sure.
I come?
Man.
I want to hold up. I want to come to your boy Elias, man. So Elias, also
What's up?
Elias. Yeah, so yeah, I'm actually because I think because I like your approach and everything. Drop me a DM. I want to bring you onto the panel. I want to try and bring you onto the midweek panel and everything. So drop me it's with a DM so I can bring you onto the midweek panel, man. So Elias, France. Do you France? Hey, Ricardo, are you just going to keep making snacky comments, you piece of shit? So, Elias, France. I say that these guys are not defending their title because of Didier Deschamps holding back Mbappe. What's your thoughts on that? On France defending their title?
Looking at France, I think their squad is extremely talented. I think they're the most talented squad in the entire World Cup. But I don't think that just because you have the best talent, like you have the most stars, you're going to win it. I think looking at
Brazil.
Brazil is up there. Looking at their performances in the last Euro, the way they imploded against Switzerland, their recent performances, their defense doesn't fill me with great confidence because when you think about it in the last World Cup, when they did win it, they had N'Golo Kante, who basically was like that workhorse with Pogba like right next to it. They had Varane and a peak Umtiti. The defense of France doesn't fill me with great confidence. And then when you have Mbappe and Griezmann and even Giroud, who
he's not that dude. He's not that dude. No.
You allow these players just to do their thing, to basically work their magic. So I don't think France is going to win this World Cup, but they're the team to beat, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, sure. Let me come to Vilton. So Vilton, are you back now, Vilton?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
All right, talk to me. France, man. France's chances, man.
I don't think it's looking good for your guy Mbappe. I know you have this very strict agenda.
I know he's a World Cup winner. I know World Cup winner at 19. Yeah,
but personally, though, I mean, the signs already there. Like Pogba with the whole juju stuff, Deschamps.
Vilton, it was proven to be BS. So don't believe in that crap.
All I'm saying though, it's not a good sign going into a World Cup with the French camp not being in fact Mbappe. I don't know if it's true or not, but when Mbappe said his teammates are not at the same level as him, I'm pretty sure that those were fake. Those were fake rumors, but his egos is out of control. I mean, I don't blame the guy. The guy's making over 100 million euros at freaking PSG. He's the highest paid player on the planet. But me personally, I just think
Wilson, quick question. When was the last time the highest paid player on the planet hadn't won a Champions League?
Yeah. But personally though, personally though, right?
You're saying all this about a World Cup winner at 19. Like, no, because you know what I so find weird is that you're talking about a 19-year-old World Cup winner. Do you know what that means? Do you know the amount of respect you have to have to a 19-year-old World Cup winner?
Mbappe's gonna be like 34. He still hasn't won shit. He's gonna say
Ricardo, 19-year-old World Cup winner. I know people don't like it and so forth.
People don't like Mbappe.
And I know. Even if Messi and Ronaldo win the World Cup this year, they still won't do what Mbappe has done, which is win the World Cup at 19. Vilton continue. Vilton has the mic. Vilton has the mic. Can Vilton grab the mic?
Care about the Nation League, right? But I mean, after those games that just happened, there's no more practice anymore, bro. We go to the World Cup.
Yes.
And I believe what's French opening game? Is it against Denmark? Isn't that the first game?
I thought that's their last game.
It's their last game. Because
no, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Personally, I know people saying, "Oh, the curse." I mean, they did it in 2002. Spain did. Italy did in 2010. Spain 2014, 2018 Germany, 1966 Brazil. It happened, but I think they're gonna get out this group. This team is reminding me a lot of the 2006 Brazil team, HS, where everybody just assumed that they were just gonna win it because they have so much talent. I just think that there's better team. Like I just think Argentina, Brazil, just more drilled team more. Like obviously France, you could say France have better talents than them, but because I've seen this before, Croatia, bro, like they were just a very good team that got to the final. They didn't have the likes of Mbappe, Messi, or Ronaldo playing for them. They had Modric, Rakitic. Obviously, those are world-class players, but I just don't see France winning a back-to-back. And if they do, Lord have mercy with double H agendas. But it won't happen. And I know what you're trying to do.
I know it's not happening. I already know.
And the reason why I also think they won't win, if those three players are not fit, it's just you could say goodbye to that World Cup. If Varane is not at 100%, Pogba and Griezmann, if those three players are not on it for France, they won't win it. They just won't win it. I know you don't rate Griezmann, but Griezmann was their best player in 2018. They say what you want to say. He was. Pogba was their best midfielder. Varane was their best defender by far at that World Cup. He gave him TTO career, but I don't know why you like shitting on Varane.
That's false.
Varane was amazing.
Varane actually was clutch. No,
he was good. That's all I'm saying. If Varane, Pogba, and Griezmann are not fit, they won't win it. But I guarantee you, though, all you're gonna say is Mbappe. It's Mbappe. This is his World Cup, itches. Because 2018, let's keep it real, bro. He didn't have the pressure that you normally have when you're.
He already has the World Cup. This is just extra. He already has the World Cup, bro.
No, nobody's denying that. Nobody's denying that. But you can't tell me going into this World Cup he doesn't have more pressure. He literally has more pressure.
No, Wilson. This is just like extra. No, the real thing is the UCL.
Okay, was he the man in 2018?
After the Argentina game, yes.
Yeah, by the way,
come on, bro.
Look.
So by your logic, Mbappe has to win the Champions League this
season.
Yeah,
but look.
No, Ricardo.
You can't do that.
Ricardo.
Flip-flop, bro.
When Mbappe wins the UCL, and if Messi and Ronaldo don't win the World Cup this year,
that's pretty don't. You know,
you wanted to say something, bro?
Oh yes, Look, I still don't understand why everyone's like pessimistic about France's chances of winning this World Cup. Look, Double H, this team is better. I've already gone over the reasons, but the one thing though, that I think everyone is overlooking the impact Tchouaméni and Camavinga will have. I think everyone is. I think these guys are.
Jujuman, are they as good as Kante and Pogba?
I think Tchouaméni is good, but I think Tchouaméni is like.
No, dude, he's not.
He's a good player.
He's not there right now.
I think
no, Jujuman. I said that are they as good as Pogba and Kante? That was my question.
But that's the only honestly for the first team, right? For this first national team, that's the only player you can make an excuse for because there's nobody on that team that can do what Pogba does on the team. That's it.
Okay, hold on. Let me take some dubs. From Believe the One. Thank you for the dub. Believe the One. France will come second in that group. Then they will get eliminated by Argentina if Messi can show up in a knockout game. Because Argentina will come out as a winner of Group C.
Yeah, I think France finished second. They can't beat Denmark. They just can't. I don't
no. Look, see.
Last comment.
Don't look at
it's revenge, you know.
Last comment. I hope Godlock is keeping receipts for this hangout because it'll backfire. It will back.
Won't backfire.
Well, I hope.
Okay, hold on. So, gentlemen, if France beat Argentina in the next round, you say France will beat Argentina.
Yes. Look. Yes.
How are you so confident?
No, Jujuman. Jujuman. Let me. No. Jujuman, I'm winning right now.
Yeah.
Messi best not lose back-to-back knockout games against Mbappe.
Yeah, but
Jujuman. Messi best not lose back-to-back knockout games against Mbappe in a World Cup because Jujuman, we don't want that convo.
Be good, bro.
Yeah,
Delta might check out into a mental hospital, bro.
I love Mbappe. What are you talking about?
But this is what will happen. Like this probably what will happen. Like we've seen this over and over. Like France will start slow, or it will start slow and then pick up pace, and then Argentina will just be because the hype, like the excitement.
Do you mean
start so fast and then?
Man, you mean start slow when they got knocked out of the under 16 by Switzerland in the Euros?
But
Ben Blancos, you're a real hater, aren't you, man?
No, I'm not. No. It's just
wait, hold on. Let's hold on. The Laughing Sailor. HH, stop supporting any team. Look what you've done to Chelsea of late. Oh, you mean the same Chelsea that won a UCL in against Man City? You mean that same Chelsea? You mean that same Chelsea? You mean that same Chelsea?
He's talking about Chelsea.
Shut what's ups.
CSC.
Is HH supposed to be taken seriously since he's the GOAT analyst and the best football mind in the whole world? Yeah, all right. Else, yes, I am. Fires the sea.
Yeah, pause.
My bad. Yeah, it's Muller. Okocha hype respects Yakubu. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for that. Elias, is this you? Elias, Elite Football Opinions. If France can score more goals than the opposition, they'll win. Okay, Elias, is this you?
That is not me.
That's not you. Who's that?
But do you know how weird someone can be? So someone obviously took a screenshot of you, put it in their profile thing, and now
yeah.
Look, as I said, you must be doing something right if people are now trying to watch BBQ.
Where's HH's last hair follicle? I missed that guy.
A reminder that Half Hope's GOAT was the top goal scorer in 2002 after he was poisoned in the 98 final, and he completed the dot by scoring the only goal in the World Cup semi and scoring both goals in the World Cup final, which means that he was the only goal scorer both in the semi and in the final, and he completed dot by coming back from a life-threatening knee injury.
In all seriousness.
Also, no. Let me deal with this crap. The next person. No, Abdul. Can I deal with the dot? Yeah. The next person that sends me that dumbass meme of the Will Smith slap, where Will Smith is the UCL trophy and Chris Rock is R9, I'm gonna block you. Let me be clear here. If Ronaldo played for Barca or Real Madrid, and he didn't have the knee injury, he'd win 4 UCLs. Man. Without the knee injury, he wins 4 UCLs. You stupid losers. So that was the only thing. Without the knee injury, he wins 4 UCLs.
Yeah, man.
4 UCLs. So and also hold up. There's an AC Milan photo where Ronaldo is standing next to those guys. That's what I'm saying. So in my mind, he's a UCL winner.
If Messi wins the World Cup and he balls out in the final and send me how because I feel like this channel will never be the same.
No, hold on. We're getting to that. Abdul, I live off of this narrative, right?
No, it's
Abdul, I've been living off this narrative for like a year.
You know, half your fan base is gone if that happens, right?
Yeah. Bro,
wait, hold on. Ricardo, why do you think that I'm sweating before this World Cup?
No, well, it's not even
my entire existence is dependent on this World Cup turnout. So, also, Ricardo, you think you've seen Jinx? Gatlock, you think you've seen Jinx, bro? I am using every trick in my book for that.
Have you contacted Pogba's witch doctor, man?
No, Gatlock, guys. Guys, people will block me on Twitter. You will be sickened by the kind of stuff I'll be tweeting before games in the World Cup.
No.
But as the voice says, hold up. If it's, guys, and I'll say this right now, if it's a Portugal Argentina World Cup final, it's been a great run. I'm happy I made 30K and so forth. So I think we did some amazing things, but I think I sign out. I sign out. I sign out. I sign out. I sign out.
He just pretended. One of them wins the World Cup. What happens is you'll grow your hair back.
What happens if Ronaldo wins it and then does a sue after a penalty in the extra time?
No.
If Ronaldo wins,
I become a monk. Wait, hold on. Let me see. So, from Sharon. Mbappe having a boyfriend is a bigger dub than winning the World Cup. All right. Okay. All right. We're not gonna. Crypto. Mbappe Euro 2020. 0 goals, 1 assist, 1 knockout penalty miss. Mbappe in World Cup 2018 won World Cup final goal at age 19. I know, Crypto, I know. Shout out to your boy Mbappe. Fire Zizi. I heard Nigeria released a new kit. What for? I also heard that Netherlands have lost 3 World Cup finals as well. So I know that's the rule. So guys, we'll talk about the link, man.
What link? Sterling?
The
arch. No, that's the arch.
Haaland.
That's the arch.
Okay, guys, can we all admit that he fails the eye test? Erling Haaland, that he fails the eye test.
Why do you hate
all
this guy
agreed?
so much?
No, I don't agree.
You guys don't understand the marketing genius that HH is, man. This is his new Ronaldo. This is literally his new Ronaldo.
Wow.
That's literally his new Ronaldo. I see it, man. He's picking on him because he knows, A, he's not going to win a World Cup. As soon as Ronaldo retires, that's an easy agenda to go by because this guy's never going to do a World Cup. B, he already has a fan base that's growing, so tick them off on Twitter, bro, just by mentioning how much he fails in the eye test, which he's kind of right on. But we see this, man. I see it. I see it, man. Marketing, bro.
Nah, but Steven, he's right on this one, though. He's right on this. He does fail the eye test.
Okay, I just actually finished my opening thing. He fails the eye test. He plays like a Norwegian bricklayer. But his goal scoring is
How does a Norwegian
scary.
bricklayer play?
Like Haaland. Like Haaland. So no, but hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me land. So basically, my thing here is that despite that, his goal scoring worries me. Because I've always said that Cristiano's goal record is never getting broken in the Champions League. I've always said that Messi's calendar record, I don't think is going to get broken. But I'm beginning to slowly consider, just slowly, Elias, could this Norwegian bricklayer who doesn't have a first touch, could this guy break all these goal records that we thought never would be broken, either the ones that Messi and Cristiano set?
The Champions League, Ronaldo's record, I think that's going to be extremely difficult. Messi's, I think it's going to be almost impossible. The Premier League...
Also, so you think Messi's will be harder than Cristiano's?
Yes. Just because, for example, in the Champions League, you can, for example, get like a super easy team in the group stage, just like rack up goals. And his record in the UCL is already so great. But I'm not saying that Haaland is going to break these easily. I think this is going to be extremely hard to do. Just the only thing that concerns me is his injury record, as we say constantly. Haaland hasn't had a season where he's been fully fit for like the entirety of the season. To break both of these records, he's going to be fit and playing every single game to be able to break these two records. It's fully dependent on how he takes care of himself, on the team. For example, like this is something that I keep in mind. What happens if Pep leaves Manchester City? How's the team going to shape? Is Manchester City going to be the same?
No, but well, they say he's going to sign. Apparently, he's signing a 3-year contract. I don't know how true that is, but apparently he's signing a 3-year contract. But it's true. If he does leave, continue.
Yeah, because like what happens if Manchester City wins the Champions League this year, and then Pep decides, okay, I've done enough. I've basically created a dynasty here. I want to look for my next challenge. What's going to happen to Manchester City then? That's something to think about. But Haaland does fail the eye test. He's a bulldozer in the box. Just his goal scoring is just so fantastic that he's world class. But it's all dependent on his fitness. Okay,
so you as a football guy, do you admire Haaland the footballer, or do you just appreciate his goal scoring? Or do you think, no, you admire him as a football player?
As a football player, no, just because like I enjoy, for example, Messi, Neymar, these type of players. These are the type of players that you go and we watch the sport for entertainment, and these players give us entertainment. Haaland doesn't give you entertainment. He's just like a tap-in merchant, but I do appreciate his talent of like being that clinical in front of goal.
Ricardo, do you share the same sentiment that Haaland is a bulldozer and a bricklayer, but a great goal scorer? Fails the eye test, isn't entertaining, but knows how to tap in.
I do agree with you. I just want to say a couple names, and I want to know if you recognize any of these guys. Okay, just as for HH, so please nobody interrupt. Yusuf Bikan. Do you know that? No,
vaguely.
Okay. Jimmy Jones.
I have heard that name before.
Respect these names. Okay. Do you know Jimmy Jones?
Didn't he break a record?
He holds a record. Do you know him? Yes or no?
Slightly, maybe.
Okay. Do you know Jimmy McGrory?
No, I don't. I don't know. No.
Do you know Isidro Langara?
Ricardo, what the heck is it?
Wait. Okay. Do you know Ferenc Ben?
No.
Imre Schlosser.
No.
Okay. One more guy. Gyola Zingeler.
No. Ricardo, what the hell? Who are these guys?
These are guys in the top 30 most goals in football history. The only players that have a goal to game ratio. Erling Haaland is one of these guys. Who the fuck are these guys? He's gonna be one of these guys. He's gonna be one of these guys who has an insane goal scoring average. Do I think he'll break some of these records that are being set by Messi, Ronaldo? Yes. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's the record books. Yes, I do think he's gonna break some of these records. He's gonna break the Champions League record because there's gonna be more games in the Champions League. That's already been established. So that means it's gonna be.
That's if we don't move to the Super League, though. But yeah.
Sure. Assuming there's gonna be no Super League, he's gonna beat the brakes off that goal record. And unfortunately, Ronaldo, he's just.
Those are a lot of goals, man. I think it was 130 something.
Okay, hold on. Ronaldo scored his first Champions League goal when he had like 20 something games played. Haaland is on 26 goals in 21 games. So, I mean, he already has a ridiculous head start. He's always going to be playing in a team where it's going to be suited for him. So he's going to just score a shitload at Man City. And in whatever team he goes next, whether that be Real Madrid or Barcelona, that's going to even provide him even more goals. Now, the reason why I would think he's actually going to break the hell out of these goal records is because football, the medical science is a lot more advanced than it was 20 years ago. Right. So his career is going to be very prolonged. And something we see is typically got big players, Ronaldo's 6'1", Haaland's like 6'4" or 5 or whatever. Zlatan is still playing at 41. Assuming he's like his knees don't give up on him, he's going to have a very, very long career. Well, do I think he become the all-time leading goal scorer in the sport? I think there's a good chance. I think there's actually a good chance. The guy's only like, 21, 22? Bro, he's scoring more goals at this age than Ronaldo was scoring. So it's not a crazy. Do I think he will beat Messi's 71 goals in one season? I think he could break it, but it will have to be one of his all-time best seasons. Will he break Messi's 91 goals in a year?
Yeah, in a calendar year, yeah.
I think that one might be a little harder in my opinion, but I think the seasonal one that Messi has is actually doable. But we'll have to see. Look.
So why? Because I do agree with you, but what makes the because I feel that calendar year one is hard. But why do you think? Because my reason as to why the calendar year is hard is because of the various types of goals that Messi scored. If you can score different types of goals, specifically you're now scoring set pieces, it increases the chances of the amount of goals you can score. But if you're only scoring one type of a goal, all right, or your goals are not as varied, because Messi was chipping guys, long rangers, and free kicks, dribblings, so different sorts of goals. So what's the reason as to why you don't think he can break the calendar?
Well, yeah, the versatility of the goals he can score will definitely be a huge factor. But I just think just the way he's built, man, the guy's like 6'4", 6'5". He's only 22 or something like that. He's gonna get penalties. He's gonna win he has the aerial game there, which is something Messi never had. So you have to add that. Haaland at his age, he is a better goal scorer than you could, at least like inside the box, than he was Messi, because Messi had versatility of goals. He can score from inside, outside, penalties, free kicks, just taking on players, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you look at football, majority of goals aren't pretty. They're just like simple tap-ins, they're just headers, they're just good finishes. Some of the goals Messi scores, bro, not every player can do. That's just a reality. So you have an anomaly, but Haaland is an anomaly in the sense of the amount of goals he's going to score, just whether they're pretty or not. And we have seen them already. Some of these guys doing kung fu kicks and scoring. He's just tapping the ball in because he can just outbody everybody. So Yeah, I mean, I think he will do it. In my opinion, I think he will.
Who wants to jump at this whole Haaland thing as whether these guys?
I'll jump.
Jujuman, then Zeman. Jujuman.
Yeah, so I agree with Ricardo's point. I think I say he breaks the record. At this point, it's not a question. It's pretty much guaranteed he'll break the record. The question is
which record?
The EPL one, easy. The EPL one, he'll break it. It's just how much he will set it by.
No. That's easy. I'm talking about the Cristiano Champions record and the Messi calendar year record of 91 goals.
Yes, he will. Like with the Cristiano Champions League, I say that's easy too because he's in a stacked team and like he's scoring like in a bad game he's scoring a goal a game. So and he has the group he has, and with City's history of getting easy groups, like he's just going to start by the whole time. And then with the Messi goal, to agree with Ricardo, I say he'll break the Messi. I know this is like I'm putting my neck on the line. I say he'll break the Messi record. I think we might be looking at like one of the best goal scorers.
It's just everyone is just being so reactionary.
It's not
and then come the next few years, the guy will turn out to be like Freddie Adu, and what happened to all that hype, man?
Hey, relax on the Freddie Adu comment, bro. I'm still healing from that, bro.
Zeman, we got sold a lie, man. We got sold a lie.
You know why? It's because this goal, it looks like he's not struggling. It's like he's getting a lot of chances, and it's like it's not like the type of goals is scoring. They're not difficult, so he can do this every day. Every week he can do this easily. Like it's not hard. It doesn't have to do hard. So it's like, and it's not like he's doing anything in the box. He's just waiting to score. So if he's breaking all the records, the Messi ones he'll break too. So at this point, we just watch and see. At this point, it's just watch and see.
Z-Man, talk to me, man. The land.
I don't think we understand what the land is. The land is a unique player, but it's a player we've seen previously, as Ricardo mentioned, Jimmy Jones, the incredible war veterans. But unlike those war veterans, if he doesn't go to war, he's completing this, bro. He's completing this because I look at it this way, right? Gerd Müller had 85 goals in a calendar year, right? Have you seen Gerd Müller's top 10 goals of all time? They were literally all in the box, bro. There was a moment where his top one, I thought, oh, he's the guy that shot it from outside the box. No, he's the one that tapped it after the deflection. And it's getting to that.
You see, and Zibad, can you now see why we have questions about his horseman residency? Because people say, "Oh, put him on horseman." I say, "Fine." I saw his goal reel. I said, "Okay, you know what? We'll review it next year. We'll review his horseman status next year."
No, keep that guy away from the horseman status, man. I was disgusted with the research I did, man. Jim Jones even showed more research, which is wild, bro. I haven't seen any clips of him, but I just feel like I resonate with his story of war, being a war veteran. But I also think that you just look at the calendar year and what Gerd Müller was able to do with a team that provided him with those type of. I don't necessarily think he needs like a variety of goals in order to beat Messi's record. He just needs to stay fit and just consistent. Like I think he has the goal scoring aspects down. Now the question is, how will teams try to find out to try to stop him? How are teams going to try to eliminate his game, which is pretty hard because this guy, he doesn't have that much to his game, which all he has to be is at the end of a goal. I mean,
Zeman, did he even score? Zeman, he even scored in international break too. I think he scored.
Yeah, for Norway, yeah.
So this guy is like scoring every time he plays.
Yeah, this guy won't stop goal scoring, man. I'm hearing that EPL managers are having team meetings and discussing how to stop this dude. This guy was made to score goals, and I just think that I think he will break the UCL. I think that I don't think he needs I don't think he needs different types of goals in order to break Messi's record. It's just him staying fit and Pep playing him every game. Aside from that, he's not the most technically, sound player. I
No,
don't
he's
believe
not.
I don't believe he's one of those type of players. But Patrick showed me a video where he slided it to KDB and he called that checkers, bro. It's just a side pass, bro. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. This guy's not technical, but I think we have a Gert Muller situation again, bro.
Yeah, Zeman,
we've revived the history of this man, bro.
I'll go to as far as to say his legacy will be bigger. Not like we're comparing, but his legacy will be bigger than Mbappe. He will be at the top for a longer time, just because the way he plays and the modern game is about stats. Like he will be way bigger just because of that.
Not really. Juju,
He
you
will.
know why? You know why, bro?
Why?
Mbappe has the World Cup and he plays for France. And sadly,
Yeah, but
that's just how it is.
but
That's
I
just
don't
how
think
it
that's
is.
enough.
I mean, shout out to
it
Norway
is.
and everything,
That's
but
not
Juju,
enough.
man, stop
It
it.
is because I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you,
Mbappe will be like a Rooney, good prospect, but like it didn't.
Juju, man, excuse me?
Add up.
Nah,
He'll be
Juju,
like a
man,
Rooney
you're
double.
comparing him to
Mbappe,
Rooney?
Rooney.
Yeah, it'll be
To
like a Rooney.
Shrek? Juju, man, Mbappe in Shrek, bro.
Look,
To be fair,
no.
Rooney
Look
was
at the
actually good.
similarities. Yeah, look at the similarities.
No,
They were
no,
good
no,
at
no,
a young
no,
age.
Juju, man, have
He
some
has the
respect.
World
Juju,
Cup.
man, have some
He has the
respect.
World
No,
Cup.
Have some
no,
respect.
Rooney was
Matt,
actually
talk on
a
this.
good footballer, bro.
Yeah, he was good finisher. He was better
Okay,
finisher
okay,
than
okay, so
Mbappe.
wait.
But look, Double H, let's look at the similarities. This guy's good young prospects. Like they were really good at a young age. FIFA covers.
Who's the better footballer? Who's the better footballer, Mbappe or Haaland?
What does that even mean, dude?
Yeah, it's of
Ball
course.
control, technique.
Of course,
Dude,
overall.
that's your perspective.
But Mbappe, but Haaland is good at one thing. He's the best at one thing. He's
Yeah,
really
I know,
good at
tapping
football.
in.
And that's enough. That's enough.
Jesus
In
Christ.
modern
Okay.
game, it's enough.
Or okay, Wilton, I'll take the dub. So Wilton,
Haaland is an amazing player, man. Like he's an amazing footballer. Like I think he's the fourth best striker in the world, in my opinion. I know he has the most goals right now, but I don't do like form. I'm not a form merchant. I go by season. So let's see what he does this season, then I'll move him up a rank or so. But as for records, I think it's a little bit premature, man, because we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Yes, he's on pace to break all those UCL records because this guy's you can't defend him. He's fast, he's strong, and he's movement, bro. Like his movement literally reminds me of Cristiano Ronaldo, like post 2015 when he became more of a striker. Like you just can't defend him, and if you try playing a high line, he's gonna get him behind because he's fast as hell for a guy that tall. So I don't understand why you always say he's a trash player. He's not good, bro. Like who cares about that? He's an
I said
amazing player, bro.
but you still have to mention it that he feels the eye test. He's horrible to look at, but he can score goals.
He's horrible to look at. What does it even mean? This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like
He doesn't have a first touch. He plays like a bricklayer. He plays like a
first touch
bulldog.
and you're a striker, dude. How you one of the best strikers in the world? You don't have a first touch. Like how you did? Like that makes no sense.
Wilton, it's very simple. It's very simple because
don't forget about
because he just knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. But his football technical fundamentals are trash.
No, that's from your perspective. That's from your perspective. Like I hate when people like you just say, "Oh, he failed the eye test." Like, bro, like I've seen
Wilton, it's not a big deal. You can still be a bum as opposed to eye test, but still be a great striker. The guy's a bum player, but knows how to score goals. That's fine.
He's a bum player, but he's one of the best strikers in the world. Like what?
He's going to get better. Too.
Okay. Blancos. What do you say? Blancos.
Like he's an amazing footballer, man. Come on, bro. Stop with the hatred. Like I don't like for you. It's the issue that you're a dribbling merchant. I respect that. I respect that.
Wilson, I'm giving him his flock. Okay, Blancos. What are you saying? Blancos.
Okay, yeah,
Blancos.
let me just say, because I've got to bounce. So,
okay,
just do two things. Okay, first and foremost, I think it's a little bit unfair to call Haaland like a tapping merchant. Not all of his goals are tap-ins, and like people make it sound like in quotes scoring tap-ins are something that's easy to do. You actually have to put yourself in the position.
You gotta respect it.
His goal actually against was it the one what's his most recent goal?
The last game with his right foot.
Right foot in. Like that was definitely not a tap in.
Yeah.
Even his goal against Dortmund. Even his goal against Dortmund.
He should have saved it.
That's the first thing. The second thing is that like HH, I mean, like I love you, bro, but like you're being shameless here, man, because I don't want to play the receipts when you comment about.
Don't play. Don't have to play anything.
I don't
because I'll just cut his mic. I'll just cut off his mic.
Send it to me, Blanco. Send it to me.
No, it's okay because I don't want to repeat the receipts that you had when you were speaking about Lukaku when he came to Chelsea. because that man had
He
no
could play
touch.
as a
Had
10.
no touch. The playing as a 10 situation. This is Lukaku been waiting for, etc. Comments. Like, if you could say that about Romelu Lukaku, who obviously I know now we know that like there was an element of juju related to Lukaku's thing. I know that. But the point I'm trying to make here, bro, is that like you can't. Yeah, okay. There's a racial thing, like Lukaku's black, Haaland's white, blonde hair,
I
blue eyes.
love white people. I love white people. One of
Yeah,
my
yeah,
best friends is white and blonde. Blonde because my best friend is white and blonde with blue eyes.
Not blonde hair,
You
blue
hate
eyes,
Griezmann,
Haaland,
bro.
No,
You hate
Yes,
Griezmann.
one of my best friends is from Sweden. So
Why do you hate on KDB and Griezmann so much, Hitches?
So I can guarantee you, if Messi is black,
Okay,
AJ
Blancos-
should rate him
Blancos
as the
gonna
goat.
say too.
I think we should rate him as the goat.
Okay. Delta Messi can't do blackface at World Cup. That can't happen. So, but anyway, let me.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Imagine he does that.
okay. I don't know. That turned right left
No,
very
HH,
quickly, man.
do you hate Messi because Argentina curb stomps Nigeria like in almost every tournament?
Yeah, that's all.
What happened in the 2014 final?
Oh my god!
What happened in the 2014 final? Missed a 1v1. Yeah. So Blanco, what are you saying?
So ultimately, what point you made is that like it's a bit hypocritical to sing the praises of Lukaku, a player that cost Chelsea FC £100 million, and who's currently scored 10 goals in an entire campaign. The same amount of goals that Haaland is on right now, might I add, who cost actually 60 million for Manchester City, and who's delivering consistently, for Manchester City and for his country. Because let's keep
and
it
he
stack,
played with
like,
fruit sellers with no
yeah,
with fruit sellers. He's
and
still
let's keep it stack. This is what
back
Haaland is having a Lewandowski situation. Like he's basically, as you said, playing with fruit sellers. Norway not going to win the World Cup anytime soon. Not going to do anything like that. Lukaku, Messi, Ital, etc. All these players have had quality players around them and have yet to deliver anything. So respect Erling Haaland. He knows what he needs to do. There's a very good chance City will actually win the Champions League this season. And then when he wins the Champions League this season with Manchester City, then what can
when? Oh, interesting. When?
Yeah, no, when? Yeah, no,
when?
When?
Can I go after
Yeah,
this?
of course. City and PSG are favourites to win the Champions League.
Okay, so Delta, real brief before I take someone to do base.
Right, I'm heading off. Take care, guys.
All right, peace out, Blancos. Peace out, bro.
Honestly, look, man. I mean, watching Haaland feels different. Like the numbers are scary. Like his growth already at his young age and what he's doing right now in the Premier League. Just seeing some of his goals this season, like his touch, finishing by the end of a long ball or getting behind the defense and taking it out in the air like drive. I think athletically he's unparalleled with his athleticism and that goal scoring opportunity and his ability overall. He could average like 40 or 50 goals until his late 30s, as if he keeps his body healthy, of course. But anyways, the other thing is his comparison to Jared Miller. I mean, Jared Miller. He's a brilliant finisher too, and he was a poacher. Like he's hungry and getting the end of everything. Like he puts so much pressure. Like if you look at Haaland, right? Like he puts so much pressure. There's always got to be like 2 to 3 guys for defense, leaning in his side of the field, thinking about the space he offers to his teammates. People don't talk about that. People talk about like him being a poacher, but what about the space he offers to his teammates? They could be open to. City is a dangerous team. It's not only just Haaland who could score. There's Bernardo, there's KDB, there's Mahrez. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying watch. I get what your point about the eye test. Yeah, he's not.
What does that mean?
A name
What
or
does
a
that mean?
No, but I get what he means. Like it's not joyful. It's not a name or a Messi or a. Well,
it's not sexy.
He ain't nice on the ball. He ain't nice on the ball.
Yeah,
he's not nice on the ball.
Basically, he ain't nice on the ball, but I like watching him, man. I feel like it's something that I've never seen before because, especially for a kid as his age, just doing what he's doing right now, making literally the Premier League a farmers' league. We've never seen that before.
No. He's giving back to the league.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Rob, real quick thoughts on Haaland and his goal scoring. Whether he'll say what's up, Rob.
I think that in terms of a goal scorer, he's really good at that. He has great positional awareness. He knows where to be at the right place at the right time. And I think that he will score a lot of goals, but I think it's too early to say if he will break the records. But at this rate, he most likely will, I think. if he keeps going like this, and if he doesn't have as many injuries as he did in the past, like at Dortmund, like at Salzburg. So if he stays injury-free, he could do it, I think.
All right. Casey, Putin might have to say what's up to Scandinavia.
Why are we bring politics into this one?
I mean, politics is the reason why Chelsea lost their owner.
Casey, get used to the name.
I mean,
Haaland.
shout out
You'll be
Casey,
hearing
man.
it
Shout out
a
Casey.
lot for the next decade. You'll be hearing that name for the next 2 decades. So guys, get used to it. Like because
Yeah,
this,
Haaland,
unfortunately, this the sport has evolved to a part where it's all about stats. So it's like this guy will
It's not even that too, Juju. We in the social media era, bro. If
Yeah.
there was social media back then, players like Ricardo mentioned earlier, they would have
Boo! That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
but it
That's a
is,
lie.
bro. We literally have
Zeno.
4K. We could go on YouTube watch highlights of players now.
Zeno,
Like,
goals are the currency, not dribbles per 90.
Exactly.
But goal scorers like Haaland will be forgotten because
No,
he'll just
they
be
won't.
remembered as
Not
a
in this-
Norwegian Joseph
not in this
Bijkamp,
era.
which is a
Not in
fact.
this
He'll be
era, bro.
forgotten.
Not in this era,
He'll be
bro.
forgotten.
Not in this era.
Crypto Mbappe. Mitrovic scored a Harry for Serbia and 6 goals for Fulham. No, Mitrovic is that dude. The guy is on an amazing goal scoring run. Like, look,
Serbia low-key has a good team.
It's not even. I've always said
wait. Are they in Brazil's group?
Yeah, Brazil has the
Yeah,
toughest
they
group. Remember, I told you this. You
I don't
didn't
know about
believe me.
toughest.
Oh no,
No, they
Brazil,
do, bro.
no,
Serbia
no.
and Switzerland? Come on, Ricardo. Wallahi, you have some shame.
No,
Bro, we
Brazil
saw
are
that
top in the group.
2018.
If
Serbia
Brazil
fucking
have any
second.
dignity, they should win all 3 games.
Yes, Brazil should win all those
Well,
games.
we struggle
Let's
against-
come
we
as
struggle
well.
against Switzerland.
Brazil
Nah,
should
nah.
win.
Don't jinx your nation like that, bro.
Switzerland. Okay, guys, let's now.
Didn't they
let
beat
me
France, HS?
hold up. Let me just be okay, guys. Let's roll
Didn't
this.
Mbappe miss a penalty?
Hold up. Let me roll with this. So, guys, I got attacked. So I was on the terrace and I got attacked.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so.
I agree.
Now,
100% agree with Chris attacking you.
Because
You are not a
no,
victim,
wait,
AJ.
hold up. Let me just present my case and so forth. Now, my good friend Terence Flowers, the man of English and French origin, he said, and he asked me that, so is Messi not a great player? And I said that you can't be a great if you've not won the World Cup.
Jesus Christ.
And my logic here is, why can't he just be a great club player?
No.
He can't. Wait. Let me present my argument. You can't be the greatest if you've done nothing in the international game. I'm sorry.
You're
can't
changing
be-
your word. You're changing your word because that's not what he said. I saw
Yeah,
the
he
video.
said-
He
he
said he's Messi one of the
No, one
greatest
of the
players of all
greats.
time.
No,
Yeah,
he's not.
he
He's
did.
not. No, he's not one of the great. No, he's not. He's not. He's not.
Actually,
No. Hold on. Let me. No. Let's me qualify. Let me qualify my
fly
arguments.
to England and beat the shit out
Let's
of
me
them.
qualify my. So, Ricardo, I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, so I want to see you try.
I see you take a penalty,
let's
man. There's no taekwondo in that, bro.
Ziman, let me let me just explain my whole thing. Is Messi one of the best players we've ever seen? Yes. Messi, I would argue, is top 3, top 4 most talented, best football
No,
players
he's
we've ever
top
seen.
1. What are we talking about?
Now, if we're talking about greatest, that's a different thing. Because when we bring greatest into it, that's that Dodd.
It means the same
That's
thing.
that Dodinsky. That's
It
that
means the same
Dodinsky.
thing. It means the
And
same
my
thing.
no. And also, and my thing is, we can't say Messi is even one of the greatest if you've not done anything at a World Cup.
That's not how it works.
No,
man.
You can't do it. Makes no logical sense.
Hold on. Let me go.
We
over
just
this.
gonna forget that he won the World Cup.
If you
player of
see,
the
if you'd
tournament.
have said Messi
He
is
won the
in the
World Cup player
goal,
of the tournament.
if you say Messi's in the goal, fine, you can have your argument. But when you saying Messi's in, dude, he's literally the fucking best player you ever seen in your life. Like,
Best and greatest aren't the same thing.
To me, it's the same thing. You know me. Most of you guys agree with HS thing, but me personally, I don't use that logic. Best
They're
and
not-
greatest. To me, they mean
it's not the same thing.
It doesn't make sense. You can't explain me the situation. How can a player be greater than you, but you clearly are better than that player? That makes no sense.
No.
I can explain.
You out here
I
saying
no.
Haaland's the greatest, but-
Hold up. Let me explain. I still believe that Figo at his best was a better player than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, yeah,
Cristiano Ronaldo is a greater player than Figo.
Now you're smoking. Now you're
No,
smoking.
no, no,
He's
no,
right.
Wait, hold on. One at a time. Let me come to Elias and I'll come to Zeman. Elias.
No, yeah, I completely get what you're saying. Like, best and greatest is like two different things. Because greatest is just like bringing like achievements and everything. Best, I think, like the better player overall. I think it's two things different.
So Maradona is in top 10 then.
Yes,
We're talking about greatness.
How not?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. What does he won? Like 6 trophies overall
Dude, he
compared to
won
like
the World Cup.
Beckenbauer,
He won the
compared to
Bro, but you have to look at what he's done, what Maradona has accomplished, even though it's
No,
so little
we're
is
talking about
bad.
achievements.
Yeah,
No,
what
no.
he's
Yes,
accomplished.
his achievements for Argentina and Napoli puts him in greatest. You can't just talk about numbers.
I can name like
You can't.
You're thinking about
Delta, you can't just put down freaking quantity.
I am using your logic
Let
here.
me
Go, Zeman.
Let me break it down for you, right? I think you have to say he's one of the greatest because A, does he have an international trophy within his name? B, does this
What did he
guy
do in the final?
No, it doesn't
No, like,
matter.
he
bro.
carried Argentina like throughout the
B,
entire
B,
tournament.
what has he done for his club as well, bro? If you add all those together, I don't understand. Now, for you to say he's not the best, it would be totally different. But for you to say he's not one of the greatest, because if that's the case, then
Zeman,
if that's the case,
okay. Zeman, Zeman.
If that's the case, by your logic, Modric is a bum. No, he's a bum.
Okay.
No,
Hold up. Zeman, let me respond.
Modric
Okay,
is a bum.
Zeman. What is wrong? What is wrong with me saying that Messi is the greatest club player of all time? What's wrong with that? Yes. So let's say Messi is the greatest club player of all time.
The issue is that how could you sit here while lying and sit here looking at us on the panel right now, bro? And sit us and tell us Messi's one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
Because his international record is great.
Personally, right?
No, it's not.
Personally, right? I don't think he's the greatest of all time. Personally, I think he needs to win the World Cup because he's from Argentina. It's sad when you're from Brazil, Argentina, France, Uruguay. You just have to win the World Cup at all costs, no matter what.
Oh,
Let me finish.
This the uncomfortable truth is that I can pick out great moments of Zidane in the club game and the international game. I can list all the great moments of Messi in the club game. You don't have any great moments of Messi in the international game in those key moments.
What about R9? What has he done for his club?
Do you know what's so funny? No. I love when people do this. No. Let me address this right now because I love when people do this. Whenever I make this statement, people always bring R9. At what point have I ever said that R9 is the GOAT?
No.
It's about winning the
That's not the argument.
No. I have never. Hold up. All I've said is that Ronaldo is the best player I've ever seen.
No.
I have never called him the GOAT.
No.
Do you have Oda in your top 5? Yes or no?
That's actually false.
Do you have him in your top 5?
In my personal top 5, yes, my personal top 5.
That makes no
So
sense.
you don't have Messi or Ronaldo in your top 5?
So he's one of the greats to you. He's one of
No.
the greats.
My personal or just overall greats?
No, yeah. Is he
Overall
one of the
greats,
greatest?
Okay, you know what's overall greats? I'm top 5. I'm not sure I can put in top 5. Because I told you I have never had
That
R9.
is such a cap.
I've never had R9 as one of the greats because when you look at the achievements,
I should respect that.
you have to see.
Wait, can I cook you for a second?
Okay. That sounds a bit odd, so wait, can I cook you? Okay, that's
We're kind of. But before you start, who are in your top 5 in greatest of all time?
Objectively.
Like, who's in that list?
Objectively.
Yeah. Like, who's your goal? Who's your goal?
I see Deja or you boy or 9.
Look, here's the thing. I've got to think about it. Okay, you have to.
Oh wow, bro!
Look at that.
You don't even have the conviction to say who's your top 5.
Elias, you have to just give time. No, but Elias, hold on. I'll say this though, Elias.
Okay.
Zidane has a great resume. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Zidane's resume is very strong, but I have to think about it. But I'll get back to. But Elias also says that Zidane has a great resume because for me, Ricardo, I need the 2 flex. I needed those great moments internationally and those great moments club-wise. The issue I have with people is Cristiano and Messi don't have any great international moments. Now, that can all change in November. But as of right now, Ede and Pepe gave Cristiano that Euros. Di Maria gave him that Copa America. Because, Elias, I need you to say what's up in the final. Elias, I told you, there are no excuses. Elias, it is non-negotiable.
Off topic. We off topic.
I got a question for you.
No, Ricardo wants to speak. Ricardo.
Food is getting stale. You say that, for example, Messi's, right? He didn't show up in the finals, which I agree with you. Although he was with Neymar the best player in that tournament, but yet you twerk for Conte, the smile merchant, for not doing anything in the final.
Anything in the World Cup final,
yeah.
Bro.
All right. Well, let's move on.
Griezmann scored in the World Cup final. You don't give.
Wait, hold on. Let Ricardo look. Like Ricardo.
Don't be my sous chef. I don't need a sous chef right now. Then. I don't even know if you have them because I don't really check the page, but on the Horseman page, you did everything possible to make sure you didn't put Gerd Muller's name in that Horseman when that guy has literally scored in every single final in every major competition, and he's one of the most prolific goal scorers in the history of the game.
Ricardo, the Horseman is just a list of H's favorite players.
No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. If you are talking objectively, if you're talking about the clutchest goal scorer, I'm sorry, there is no other name other than Gerd Muller. I was told by my fossil uncles that this guy was insane goal scorer. All right. So you saying that Messi and Ronaldo are not great, which could change, or they're not one of the, both these guys are one of the greatest. You look at Zidane's club career. I think he's only won 2 Champions League, if I'm not mistaken.
Three league titles.
And he lost back-to-back CL
finals.
He's won 1 Champions League, and that was with Real Madrid, where he scored that banger. All right. But Ronaldo has 5 Champions League. Messi has 4. These guys have 5 and 7.
With multi-million-dollar teams and amazing managers.
Zidane playing with the Galacticos.
You're acting like
when Cristiano doesn't have Modric and Benzema and so forth, what does he do? When Messi doesn't
hell no.
3 back-to-back, Ricardo, 3 back-to-back finals with Argentina. What happened? 3 back-to-back finals. 3 back-to-back finals. No. Let's Ricardo land. Let's
calm down. We're all gonna have a turn to beat up this old man. All right?
I'm 16 by the way. I'm 16.
I hope it's cross the road afterwards.
No, bro, the consistency in your logic makes absolutely no sense, bro. That's literally what logic is. It has to make sense, and you're not even applying that, bro. If Messi was to retire tomorrow, Ronaldo was to retire tomorrow, they are greats of the game. Whether or not it's just club. Mind you, yes, I do agree that players of their caliber should have scored at least in the knockouts, right? I mean, a certain player has a couple of assists, but we're not going to talk about that. Now, I don't expect anything out of Cristiano Ronaldo because he plays for Portugal. The fact that he's only won a Euros, but I'm being honest, bro.
Stop.
Won the
Nah,
Euros.
good, bro. Good.
Bro,
It's his logic.
Wait, let him land. Let him land. Let him land.
The fact that he won a Euros, whether or not he was cheerleading on the sidelines or whatever, it does not matter. He was still part of the team. He won his country, or led his country in the first international title ever. Yes, I do agree with what Vilton said. If you play for Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, France, Germany, whatever, yes, your standards are far higher. And that's where I see that Messi has failed. I can see the criticism of Messi, but we cannot act like Messi's career and the international stage as a whole hasn't been successful. It has been not the best. I'll admit that, not the best, but we can't act like he hasn't consistently been a top player at tournaments. Has he gone over the finish line? No, that's his fault. That's Argentina's fault, and he'll be criticized as he should. But we cannot act like both their careers are massive failures. But the longevity they have both shown has been unseen, bro. Unseen. You can't complain about longevity and then
bring
twerk
up
for
with Madrid.
Exactly.
HH, using your logic, Luka Modric cannot chat to Xavi and Iniesta.
He can't. Look at their direction, bro.
You can't shine their boots. You can't feed them with the spoon. You
Okay,
can't do none of that.
Ricardo, why can't this guy score in a World Cup knockouts game?
Nobody's denying that.
No, Ricardo, riddle me this. If you're so great, why could you score in a World Cup knockouts game in 4 tries? Last thing. Ricardo, if they score, it took you 5 tries to score in a World Cup knockouts game.
Oh my God! Skip Bayless.
Hold on, let Ricardo respond. Ricardo.
That's a fair judgment. I agree with you on that, bro. There's something. How could you not score? But I'm just saying, if you apply your logic correctly, are you saying that off one World Cup, Mbappe is all of a sudden greater than both of them?
Can I respond? I'm not saying that he's greater than them. All I'm
Is he
saying
one
is
of the
that
greats?
No. All I'm saying is that it's a very scary conversation to have because Ricardo, I can't because Ricardo, I'm confused. I don't understand why none of these players have had an amazing World Cup.
Nobody's denying that. It's just, but
because it doesn't make sense. Because if you're so great, because Ricardo, I know your uncles and your older men know that. Well, it's all about the World Cup. That's where the big dogs play. It is what it is. I respect, but the World Cup, that is the hallmark of the greats.
I got a question for you. So based on that matrix and having World Cup moments, having a club career, based on that, would you say Puyol is greater than Maldini?
In what sense?
Just as greatness.
What do you mean?
Greatness. Based on your definition.
But no. See, greatness it's a two flex. It's achievements and how good you were. Puyol is nowhere near as good as Maldini. Yes, it's a two flex. It's a two flex. It's a two flex, man. It's a two flex. Don't get it. It's a two flex. It's a two flex. It's achievements and how good you are. It's achievements and how good you are.
Let's get back on topic, right? What Terrace said from the football terrace, what he was saying is that he was asking you personally, is Messi one of the greatest players of all time? And you sat there and you couldn't even answer the question. You went into politics.
No, he can't. No, because I need something internationally. I need something more internationally.
Us as the panel, you have to give us your top 5 for us to even have a conversation. Because you can't. Who are the great players then? That like
say your top 5.
The great players are okay. Look, you have to look at Pele.
Okay.
You have to look at Maradona. Okay. You have to look at Zidane. You have to look at Beckenbauer.
And who's number
because
5?
Gerd Müller.
And you might have to. You might, unless I'm missing someone, you have to put in Gerd Müller because you know what all these guys have? International and club flex.
No, HH.
I need those two.
No, HH.
I need those two.
No.
So you're telling me Messi and Ronaldo, they're not football legends, they're not great.
You see,
Wilson, I need something
this
international.
This is where you messed up, HH.
They both have one international.
You told me.
Yeah, they both won continental titles.
Guys,
bro.
no. Wait.
Flaky.
You told me that a player like. Are you saying Gerd Müller, that guy that doesn't have any technique, and you said you based it on quality as well, gets into your top 5 of all time?
No, Zeman.
You told me quality matters.
Zeman. I was bullied by Wilson. That 5th thing, I need to think. Those 4 are locked in. Pele, Maradona, Beckenbauer, Maradona. Those 4 are locked in. That's 5th.
Who is this?
We gotta talk. We gotta talk.
We're gonna talk.
And also, there's and I'll be with you. There is a Spanish dude who has a case. I don't want to say his name.
Iniesta, bro.
There is a Spanish dude that has a strong claim. I don't want to say his name because I have feelings about how this guy has been compared to one of my guys, Zidane. So, but there's a Spanish guy who can have a claim.
So
but
you have
why don't you have Ramos?
You have Iniesta over Messi.
Let me ask you this though. You never seen Beckenbauer play, right? You never seen him. You're not that old. Like
no, he is that old, bro.
Okay. Why don't you have Ramos in your top 5? You've seen Ramos play. He won the World Cup. He won the Euros. He won the Champions League. No, by your logic,
Wilson.
By your logic, and
Wilson. Can I respond? Can I respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Thanks. I have seen enough from Beckenbauer and to know about what he's about, to know that Ramos can be around Beckenbauer because Beckenbauer literally
he was on the stands.
Because Beckenbauer was the guy who pioneered the ball playing defender.
He's the only black guy in Germany.
Oh my
Bro,
goodness.
yeah, he's the only black dude in Germany, bro. They almost kicked him out,
Can I
bro.
ask you this? Did Beckenbauer
Wait,
score
hold on.
the
I want some other guys to comment. Barry, where do you think I'm a bit too harsh in this whole thing of Messi, Ronaldo? They can't be the greats because they've flopped internationally.
Do you know how sick someone has to be for me to defend Cristiano Ronaldo? Do you know how crazy in the head someone has to be for me
Well,
to do
tell him
this kind of
to not get injured in a final.
Nah, hold on, nah. It's my time now.
Okay.
So, if you look at your logic, yeah, that means that Modric, and I love him, he cannot chat to Iniesta and Xavi, because if we look at World Cup, if we look at Gade, because the thing is, I hate when you guys say, oh, he plays with Croatia. First of all, in 2016, Croatia was undeniably one of the favorites. Let's look at history. And he didn't get it done against Portugal. And in the World Cup final, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He's never going to get there again. And he did nothing. He did nothing.
That's what I said.
And I know a certain guy who's in Japan right now who actually did these things. He got
Shout
it
out to
done.
anime, man.
Yeah, so like I don't know what you're doing, man. Like you're sick of the head. And also, and I understand that the World Cup is the biggest tournament. Yeah, I understand that, but football doesn't always turn around the World Cup. There's other competitions and there's other criteria.
So excuses. I know. So
Whoa.
No, right. I get it. Excuses. So if they fail, well, you know, is this or that? See, I don't want any excuses. Win the World Cup, or
I say clearly that
Barry, it's non-negotiable. Win the World Cup, or we're not having a good conversation. I'm sorry. Win the World Cup, or we're not having a good conversation.
That's not what the convo is about. The convo is about, are they Ronaldo and Messi?
Vilton, did you hear what I just said? Win the World Cup, and we're not having it, and we're not even begin to have a go to one of, two of, or three of. To even have the conversation, you need the World Cup.
I love this argument because now
Elias, they are great club players.
No, HH, now you have to be on our side when it's Modric versus Iniesta. I don't want to hear any excuses, bro.
Dr. Oz, you have the mic. Dr. Oz, your thoughts on this.
You can no longer talk about his longevity.
Can Oz please have his speech? Can Oz please have his speech? Oz, what are your thoughts on this whole thing? Oz.
So we all believe, we can all say that the World Cup always has more meaning because you don't get to win. You don't get to try out for the World Cup every year. You get only 4 years at a time.
Yes.
So that is what we are. We all agree on this.
Oh, I don't.
Because Jujuman is crazy, but we all agree apart from Juju. Oz.
There is a flaw in your logic, AJ. You
Not
do not
one flaw. There's many flaws.
who you play with. You are not. You are not allowed to be able to pick who you play with. You are either born in.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Oz, I love that thing. Oz, are we saying Portugal are trash? Are we saying Argentina are trash? You see, see for me, for Haaland and Ibrahimovic, win me some UCLs, we can have a conversation. For Ibra and Haaland, win me some UCLs. For Cristiano and Messi, no excuses at all.
Why
no.
Portugal? Portugal never won anything before Ronaldo got there, bro.
Who won the Euros in Euro 2016?
Portugal. After
Thank you.
Ronaldo got
Oz, can you have the mic? Oz is speaking. Wilson, Oz is speaking. Don't be rude. Oz.
The reason I bring this up is because everybody uses the World Cup as a blemish to Messi, and yes, you are allowed to say that. HH, you said it yourself in that Copa America. Without Messi, Argentina do not get to that final. You said it yourself. You were like, Messi was the reason why they got to that final in the first place. Now, to say that just because he didn't score in the final does not make him automatically makes it, he didn't do it at the biggest stage.
Okay.
Because at the same time, you have to realize what happened before.
No, Oz, but Oz, I still need that World Cup. I still need the World Cup.
No, I get it. No, 100%. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you can't use that as a downgrade to make him make Messi look like, he's not one of the greatest. Because at the end of the day, Messi's one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Without a World Cup?
Whether you like it or not.
Without a World Cup? How?
Bro, he's done so much on the club game.
Oh, Ricardo, then call him the greatest club player. Ricardo, call him the greatest club player.
We're acting like he hasn't won anything for Argentina.
Exactly. You want to use the logic of trophies and all that? Or not? Does not have a Champions League, bro. Let's keep it real.
How many times have I said I've never called R9 a great? I've called R9 the best player who's ever played the game.
So you're telling me
HH,
R9 not a great striker?
you already
He's not
said
one of the
that the
greatest
World Cup
strikers
I said
of all time?
great and overall great because of the club flex. To be a great in football, no. Seriously, also to be a great, I need the club flex and the international flex. I need both flexes.
Okay,
so
then
where's R9's Champions League? Because he doesn't have that flex.
I know.
No, there's a picture in
So
Milan.
you
by the
can't
way.
use him as one of the greatest players of all time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so
you saying he is.
So he's a
It's
club
just
flop.
It's just bad logic.
No,
You haven't
Invitax.
You haven't enjoyed football.
Oh, you moved the goalpost too much.
Wait, no. I want everyone to have a thought. So let me come to Rob. I'm not
Would
just
you
going to
rather
what Rob's
wait?
going to say.
Hold on. Would you rather have Olivier Giroud's career or Benzema's career?
I'd rather have Maradona's career. I'd rather have Maradona's career. Rob, talk to me. Rob, where do you stand in this whole Messi Ronaldo thing? Come on, Rob, you must be my side, man. Come on.
I think that the logic is very flawed. I don't think it is a very good argument. And also, by that logic, Olivier Giroud is better than Benzema because he has a Champions League and a World Cup. So I think
Common knowledge, man.
it's very flawed and it isn't great. So I do think that Messi, Ronaldo are great.
No, but Rob, how can you, if they're so great, why can't they win a World Cup? Rob, if they're so great, why can't they score in a World Cup, not knockouts game if they're so great, Rob?
After so great, why can't R9 win a Champions League?
His knee exploded.
Oh my God!
So he played with Barca and Inter before.
No, Rob. See, here's my thing. If without can I talk to Rob? Can I talk to Rob? Please, Rob has mic. Can I please talk to Rob?
He acts like
Can I
somebody
talk to
launched a
Rob?
grenade
Rob,
at his knee,
I'm very sorry, guys. I'm talking over you. Rob, I get what's about Rob. If R9's needed to explode, he has at least 4 or 5 UCLs. But Rob, I get it, and I accept that whole critique. But Rob, if these guys are so great, why can't they win a World Cup? Why? When Rob, they have perfectly talented teams to help them. Explain that to me.
No, they did not, bro. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
Can Rob answer the question, please? Can Rob answer the question?
Go ahead, Rob.
Well, they didn't always have great teams, but it's also not entirely up to him. Their teammates also have to help them. They are perform as a team. It's not all. Messi doesn't have to do everything by himself. He can't do everything by himself. And the same with Ronaldo.
I hear excuses, man.
So
I hear excuses, man. Because this is the significance of having your kick and eaters. When they're amazing, oh, they're so amazing. When they fail, oh, because their team isn't so good. No.
So are you admitting the last great football player you've seen in your lifetime is Zidane then? Because you don't rate Messi and Ronaldo. The last great football player you've seen is Zidane.
And Iniesta as well.
Wilson. I need a club in international flex. Casey, grab the it's here. Casey, grab the mic. Casey, talk to me.
I don't care about that. Actually, this actually opens the door for a very interesting conversation. That is Iniesta versus Zidane. Because Zidane, let's be honest, like consistency wise, this guy was a bum, absolute bum. You can ask Juve fans. Del Piero was a better player than him.
Who scored the best goal in the UCL final?
I don't care best goal. He has just 1 UCL and I think 3 league titles. With that Galactico
who guided a team to a World Cup final as 34 when he came out of retirement?
Iniesta's finished. No, hold on. Iniesta's
because
finished.
of Materazzi.
Iniesta's finished at 2015. Even after that, he won more La Ligas than Zidane. With that whole
with a team that people call one of the greatest teams ever seen,
and Madrid team was not, and that Real Galactico team was not one of the greats.
Not at once.
So by your logic,
no, there are a lot of individuals, but they're not a great team.
No. In terms of quality, bro.
No.
Get it, man.
But by your logic,
again. Wait, hold on. Let Casey land.
So by your logic, Iniesta is clear of Zidane. Modric is not even in the question, though. Then. As for your,
Iniesta
has never carried a team, so he can't do what Zidane did.
Modric didn't carry Croatia either.
Yeah, and bro, he was not even like in the 3 knockout games. He was not man of the match once. So please, Modric, Croatia.
Rakitic built him out of twice.
I'd love to see what Iniesta can do. Let Casey land.
Let's talk about your objective goal, which is Diego Maradona. Can you tell me why is Totti better than Maradona then? Because he won a league with Roma.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Can I respond?
Thank you.
Can I respond? Roma winning with Do you know Roma have won multiple league titles? Napoli have only won one league title.
Oh, they won
Two.
And Roma, I think, has 3. Maybe.
Who? Napoli?
Yeah,
Napoli,
two.
yeah.
We're both with
With-
Maradona.
Oh my
Both
god.
No,
You
Maradona.
know about his
Thank
goal,
you.
man.
The only league titles Napoli have won have been with Maradona. Roma have won a league title without
Wallahi, bro.
Totti.
Okay,
I'm on my
Habib,
bro. I
what
hope
has-
Napoli
what has-
wins Serie A.
when-
this
when-
season.
when was that? Habib,
Guy, bro.
let's make it even more.
logic.
Let's make it even
Nah,
more.
and yes, I gotta be
interesting.
number 5, bro.
No,
Yeah,
Habib, when was
he has to be top 4.
No, hold on. Let Casey that. So, Casey, what's next? Casey, what's next?
When was the last time Italy reached the knockout stage in a World Cup? Who was the guy who was playing for Italy at that time?
Wait, so Del Piero was there. Wasn't Gilardino was there? Totti was there. Pirlo was there. Why?
Yeah,
What's
so
your
they
point?
haven't reached a single knockout since Totti. So this guy has won a league with Roma, won a World Cup, and by the way, last time they reached the knockout. So you're telling me
Casey, don't stop it. You're really not making it a Totti Maradona thing. Come on, Casey, come on. Casey, come on. No, Casey, now you're stooping really low. This is stooping very low.
It's a better logic.
I have a question for you, bro.
Wait, no. I've got Mohammed. Talk to me. So Mohammed, where do you stand as the whole thing, man? Mohammed.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole Modric thing, bro. Iniesta is Modric's dad, bro. I'm not hearing it. And Iniesta definitely has a claim for that number 5. I don't care what Spaniard you're talking about. He has the World Cup and he has the CL, and he even got the CL on his.
So does
decline
Xavi,
as well.
so does Busquets, so does Ramos. There's so many.
Okay, but Iniesta's the one who
that.
clutched up in the final in the World Cup, bro. He's number 5, and you
Who gave
can
him that
argue for
pass? Who
Cristiano
gave him that
and
pass?
Messi as
Who
well.
gave him that pass?
But Iniesta, bro.
He did.
Wait, hold on. Let Mohammed talk. Let Mohammed talk.
Iniesta had to clutch up, bro. It was down to him, and he had to make the move, and he did it, and he scored in the final, bro. I don't care about 10-man tags, bro. He has that claim for number 5, and Iniesta's that dude. And people trying to say about Modric's longevity, bro, and about Croatia, they were on the easy side of the bracket, bro. I'm tired of them trying to chat about Modric, bro. He had the easy side of the bracket. People make fun of England for that bracket. And then Croatia was on that side as well.
Wait,
so what are men
hold on, Mohammed. Hold on, Mohammed. Are you with me in terms that Messi and Ronaldo can't be the greats without a World Cup?
I think they have an argument though. Like the thing is, yes, they've been underachieving for the World Cup.
Massively.
The thing is, but the way you made excuses for R9 as well, bro. Cristiano's knee exploded as well though in the final, bro.
Yes.
Payet exploded his knee, bro. He bent that shit sideways. What the fuck is he supposed to do? Keep playing on. Like he's not able to play on. He fucking exploded it sideways. You can't fucking continue on. And then man can say about Eder and whatnot, but Cristiano was making things happen. Even if he wasn't directly the goal scorer, he shot it and it went to Quaresma. Yes, he had help, but he had guys like Quaresma, bro. Quaresma was technically a very, very gifted player, but he was playing with men like Nani, who was the one that cost him that offside goal in the Spain game as well, bro. So he had to really peak with a team that finished 3rd in the groups anyways. Man can say he shouldn't have progressed, but he was crucial in the knockouts.
Can we stop?
Also reached the final as well of the World Cup.
Can we stop? Can we stop using the exploder shit? It sounds like somebody just landed a grenade in there, bro.
And yes, that has a claim though. And yes, that has a claim.
It's funny. All these things, and nobody has still made a proper argument as to how these guys are good without a World
I have a
Cup.
question for you.
So really, in the end, I still win the argument. So
who's the greatest goalkeeper of all time for you then?
It has to be Neuer.
The greatest keeper.
Yeah,
who is it? Neuer, bro.
Probably have to roll. Just that you have to see how the thing ends. But the way Neuer is going, Neuer has a strong claim.
Why is it not Casillas? Wait. Why is it not Casillas? He won the Euros. How many Euros Neuer won? He won the World Cup, the Champions League, the Euros.
Because you have to combine how good you are with what you've won.
No, he was.
It's not just based on trophies.
It's
not just based on trophies.
He was a great goalkeeper.
Not as good as Neuer.
Oh my god!
This guy's not as good as Neuer. This guy.
You know why?
No.
You know why? Because he stopped robbing for me to go. That's why.
Wait, hold on. Are we going to forget how Casillas was at FC Porto? and how crap he was. Are we going to
Yeah,
forget
but
that?
he's already won trophies. He's
Oh,
already
really? Oh, you did? Oh, you won trophies. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, you only won trophies. Okay. Yeah. Because he only won trophies, and that's why he was so crap for FC Porto, yeah? Oh, yeah, he only won
Your logic
trophies.
don't make no sense.
Can I get some dubs?
By your won 3 Champions League, bro.
No, hold on. By your logic, HH, there has never been a great African player. Never.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
never
there's
been a
never.
great
Never.
African
Never.
Actually, I was
player.
gonna say that. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
there's
that.
It's a never.
No,
How many
he
World
hasn't won
Cup?
How many World Cup?
He hasn't won World Cup.
knockout?
Edso.
He hasn't won a World
So
Cup.
I said Samuel Edso. Samuel Edso. Samuel Edso.
Internationally,
Samuel Edso. Nigeria Talent FC. Where's where's Yakubu in the GOATs debate? He did. Stupid bastard. Zeno, Matuidi on the wing better than Hazard.
Yeah.
HH World Cup logic. No, this makes no sense. No, sorry, it makes no sense. No,
he is.
no, 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 it doesn't make
He is.
sense. No,
He
no,
is.
it doesn't. No, it
Greatness,
doesn't.
bro. That's great.
Crypto Mbappe. Don't disrespect the GOATs. It's Ankara Messi, not Fat R9.
Respect our name, bro.
Yeah, okay. You see,
His knees exploded when they put a grenade.
can we
near his knee,
please
guys.
stop it?
So
Can we
let's
please not
try to
just put the
relax,
whole
man.
fat and then
The
not
C4
like
was
crypto?
That's what he gets
Crypto,
for
you know,
leaving
crypto,
Barcelona.
you're talking to a guy who completed Dota at a World Cup. Do you know what it means to be top scorer, score in a semi and in the final, and literally carry a team to success?
And you know what it means to eat out of your emotional problems as well.
Who carried him in the
That's
semi-final?
our
There's no great
Who carried Brazil in the semi-final? in that World Cup?
Wilton, who scored both goals in the final and who scored the only goal in the semi? See, what Arne did in O2, I want Messi and Cristiano to do at the World Cup. If not, the World Cup doesn't count. The only way I'm recognizing Messi and Cristiano's World Cup is if they do what Arne did. You need to score the semi and the final.
Nah,
You
you're
need
gonna
to score the semi and the
middle. You're gonna say middle of the season tax. You're gonna say middle of the season.
I mean, Mohammed, are we lying? Mohammed, is it a lie?
Bro, that counts.
Mohammed, maybe it's an advantage to have it in the middle of the season. You know, I'm saying. Hold on, Marabout Pogba. Mbappe never scored a free kick and is a French Rashford, but he's still a World Cup winner at 19.
Factos.
Link. Giroud has a strong GOAT argument, has as strong a GOAT argument as Messi. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't. Because he's not a very good player.
Yes, he is.
He's not a very good player. And he fails the eye test. He fails the eye test as well. You can't be a GOAT if you fail the eye test. Sorry.
Hagu was playing on the ball. Did you watch
QC8. Based on this logic, R9 is a great... Yes. Like I told you, if not for injuries, Arnold would be the GOAT. But because of those injuries, I can't put him in as one of the GOATs. But basically, the issue is that he was so good a club player. You can even still make the arguments based on just how talented he was as a club player. That's the whole thing. English Times FC. Thank you, HH. All Mounts needs is a World Cup. Then it's no. Because it's trash. Because Mounts is just a trash player. No, don't do that.
Flawed, dude. Like it's
no. Hold on. Let's say. Wait. Hold on. Let me just put this down.
If Harry Kane wins the World Cup, is it better than R9?
No, he's not. He's not. No.
So Kane's a bum, bro.
Hold up. So player quality includes in great is great. So best equals great.
Yes, I've always said that.
No.
That makes no sense.
I just said that to be great, it's a mixture of achievements. To be great, it's a mixture of achievements and your quality and how good you are. Those are very two key things. Gedmola has the achievements, but he fails the eye test. You can't be an overall great if you fail the eye test. You have to pass the eye test, and you need a mark of 85% or above.
Wow!
You need an 85% or above.
Oh my god!
English Talent FC. English Talent FC. Giroud won Montpellier the only title.
That's a very good argument. Yes, that is it better than Messi?
Excuse me. Uber Eats.
Montpellier.
Uber Eats.
Montpellier.
It's the only
Uber Eats.
Montpellier.
Wait, HH, I have to. If you're saying that Benzema is a better player than Giroud, and Giroud won a World Cup
And a
contributing. So by that logic, you're telling me
Ricardo,
Benzema
how many
has
goals
to-
did he score in the World Cup?
Doesn't matter. Benzema.
Ricardo, can you answer? No, Ricardo, can you answer the question? Ricardo, can I ask the question?
Does Benzema have to show up?
So I asked Ricardo, how many goals did
Benzema-
Giroud score? I'm going to answer for Ricardo. Giroud scored 0 goals in that World Cup as the main striker. Ricardo, why the hell would I recognize a striker at a World Cup who end up with 0 goals?
No. Who's the top goal scorer for France? He's one of the top goal
Hold on.
scorers.
All right, so you're telling me in the next tournament when they called up Benzema and they
Ricardo,
had a whole
just-
reception
just-
for him, and
this
they didn't
is-
win
this is the
anything,
big-
doesn't count for nothing? Bro, like what? It makes no sense.
It's your logic is so flawed. I'm sorry. Man.
Okay, no, we're not playing
we
this.
can't
Okay,
hear
we're not
it.
playing
Let
the
him-
receipts
let
here.
him cook,
No, we're not here. No, guys, look, see. Do you know what the funny thing is? It can all change. Come December 18th, I could be in a very weird position where I have to now say goodbye to my arguments that I've held for so long, for so many years. So because I told you, this December 18th, everything could change.
So you're telling me one player will go down as a great and the other will not go down as a
Yeah,
great?
the other one's just gonna be a flop, bro. Like,
But see, no, hold on, Ricardo. Here's the thing, though.
Or both of them.
Ricardo, Messi and Chris, you have to score in the semi and the final.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Hold on.
You have to score in the semi and the final.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, you have to. Okay, hold on.
I have a question. Hold on, HH, you can't keep moving the goalposts, bro, because if they score in the round of 16 in the quarterfinals, like no semifinals, no finals. Now, if they don't score in the quarterfinals or the round of 16, but they score in the semifinals, you can be like, this bum only scored 1 knockout goal.
No. Let me be clear here. In 1986, Maradona scored both goals in the semi-final, and he had the key assist in the final.
Okay, so
I needed to be. No. Listen to me. For Messi or Cristiano, no, I needed to play a pivotal role in the semi and in the final.
That doesn't matter.
I need you.
No. Itchy, you can't do this because Zidane was trash in the 1998
Messi, don't lean on Di
But he
Maria.
scored in the final.
Don't lean on Di Maria for that semi in the final. I need you to show.
Okay, wait, let's be honest. Hey, have hope, let's be honest. Have hope, let's be honest. Let's be honest. In that final in the Copa America, even if Messi scored that goal to kill the game, he was still shit. So whether he scores or not, it doesn't really matter.
Come on, HH, like, bro.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this, HH. Let's say hypothetical Messi or Ronaldo, they get a hat trick of assists in the semifinal. Does that count or it doesn't count?
It doesn't count.
It depends on the weight.
What, Mike?
Wait, hold on. Adams, shout out to your boy Adams. If HH was OJ's lawyer, the glove would have fit. Messi is an A. Look. But really, what the funny thing is that, guys, it could all change. Hence, I told you, let's see how this World Cup rolls.
So
because I told you, if Messi balls and Argentina win, we have ourselves a goal.
You're going to disagree and become a
guys. We have ourselves the goals. Let me be clear. If Messi balls is the best player,
What if he's
is
the best
pivotal.
player on the pitch but doesn't score?
But he still has his heritage.
But
No. If he's pivotal,
everybody.
if he's pivotal in the semi final, and also if he's voted the best player, then and they win.
He already has been.
We have ourselves the goals.
Okay,
We have ourselves the goals. And I will be the first one to say, you know what, Messi, you're the goats. Shout out to Nepal. Let's get this Buddhism rolling, man. Let's get this Buddhism rolling.
I see you guys. Look, Double H, Messi is the god. Like,
Without the World Cup, I know.
Yeah,
I know. Without the World
even
Cup,
if he
I know.
retires today, it's just like everything is accomplished. Like even as
I know.
a player,
No. Everything is accomplished without a World Cup. I know. I know.
Is he got Double H? I have to head out. I'll see.
Okay, pizza. Judgment, pizza.
Great discussion.
Is Johan Cruyff not one of the greats of the game, even though he's had probably one of the biggest impacts in the history of the sport?
Then that mean what's the point of playing?
Well,
the sport,
his greatest is on a different sense.
What?
It's a different sense. It's a much more of a philosophical sense. We're keeping things to the pitch. We're keeping things to the pitch right now.
Double H. If Neymar wins the World Cup, because it's looking more and more likely, he has to be the greatest Brazilian of all time. He's over R9. He's over Ronaldinho.
Yeah, debatable.
Does that apply to coaches too? That logic, your logic, does that also apply to?
What did that mean? Deschamps is the greatest French footballer of all time.
How do you
Player as a captain, he won the World Cup, and now he won it as a coach. Bro,
Was he the best player in our French team?
It doesn't matter. He was the captain. He was in the team.
Does that logic also work for managers? Does that logic also work for managers? Like, do you not rate Pep and Mourinho because they never won a World Cup? Like, does that also apply to coaches?
Bro,
or
Mourinho
not?
didn't even have a career, bro.
But listen.
What Delta? What are you saying? Delta, what are you saying?
I look at Messi right now. I look at his recent performances. Like in 2 games for Argentina, he has 7 goals. 7 goals. And looking at that group stage,
Estonia attacks.
Listen. Looking at that group stage, he's playing what's his first game for Argentina in the World Cup? I think it's
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
I think HH.
Look, shout out to Saudi Arabia, man. Everything, but I'm not saying is that.
Arabian, no.
I think they're the worst team in the entire.
Wait, hold on, Delta.
He could be on his way to winning the World Cup Golden Boot and securing his legacy if he wins that World Cup. But listen,
no, Messi. If he does what needs to be done, Delta, I will be the first to give him the crown as you are now the GOAT. Here is your crown. It is what it is.
I want to see a 3-second video uploaded to your channel saying Messi is the GOAT.
Ricardo. No, Ricardo. We need a
no, but Ricardo, he has to ball in the semi and the final.
No,
Ricardo.
We need a
so if you could give a prediction right now on how many goals Messi would get in the group stages of the World Cup, I'm saying 4 or 5. Like just
it's hard to say because remember, Messi is much more of a creator. He's much more of a creator now. So
Cups 5, come on, bro.
because I think don't be surprised if Lautaro Martinez is Argentina's top scorer.
Yeah,
based on how Messi plays.
Yeah. But it's, you know, this whole debate it really puts into perspective. It explains why you're trash as a cam in pro clubs, man.
Yeah, bro.
Ziman, I was the most psychologically advanced player on that team, and but Ziman, here's my thing though. I'm not trying to rub anyone the wrong way. Messi has a chance to claim that GOAT status.
Sure.
Show up in that semi or that final, and then we can say what's up.
What if he scores in both but loses?
Did you win though? That's gonna be his different.
Ricardo, Gid is Gid. Ricardo, Gid doesn't discriminate.
No, for
Gid is
sure.
Gid.
But I hope you apply the same pressure for Mbappe and Benzema in that World Cup.
No, that's different. Deschamps. Elad, if Vinny scores in the World Cup and wins it,
easy. Yeah.
No, he isn't. Even if he wins it,
no, he's greater.
No.
He's greater. Technically, he's greater.
According to
he's won the Champions League. He's won the Champions League.
World greater.
He's going to
La
Liga.
He's greater. He's greater. He's greater than Mbappe.
He's good on the
No. We'll have a very uncomfortable convo if that happens. We'll have a real convo. QC8. Wait, hold up. CR37 penalty in the 120th minute.
The uncomfortable.
Let me tell you this right now. If Portugal, whoever they play the final, it's 0-0. Like, what's it called? 125th minute, they get a penalty, and Cristiano scores that.
Bro, I'm
Do
watching
you know that could be one of the worst days in football
if
history?
Portugal win the World Cup, I might self-delete.
Yeah. No. Ricardo. That's Ricardo. Do you know? I still have nightmares of that scenario. Because
it's not going to.
Wait. What if this guy actually scores the World Cup winning goal?
No, it's not even that. It's that Ronaldo. Like, let's be honest, he's not playing really well right now. Like, this is probably his worst he's played in a long time. And if he wins the World Cup, bro.
It's just
Wait, hold on. Let me hold on. So Rames Suresh, man, 1 dub for club, 2 dub internationally, 3 longevity for both club and country, 4 achievements for both club and country, 5 the eye test. Is this your criteria, HH? Guys, guys. I mean, like Ramesh. You see, guys, this is a dub. Guys, Ramesh. And see, Ramesh is new. Look at how quickly he's already gotten onto the logic. And he's new. Ramesh, see. Ziman, dog for the club. Can I break this down? Dub for your club. Dub internationally. Longevity for both club and country. Achievement for both club and country. Pass the eye test 85% or above. Probably 90%.
So
and we can talk.
So we can agree that Iniesta
by
is
that
the goat
logic,
then.
Modric
Iniesta is the
isn't. He
goat.
can't even sniff in the direction of Xavi.
Oh yeah, of
He
course,
can't
of course. Yeah.
sniff
Iniesta
in
is the
that
goat.
Well,
direction,
no. Xavi and Iniesta, they come as a package.
No. Stop it. Stop with that
They come as a
bullshit. Stop
package.
with that bullshit, bro. Stop with that bullshit.
No. They
He
come as a
can't
package.
sniff their direction.
Javiesta. They come as a
He
package.
can't sniff their
We still
direction.
haven't answered the
What
question.
has he done internationally, HH? What
We
the?
still haven't answered the question.
Give Modric either
give
Iniesta or
what?
Javi, then we can talk.
Give him what?
Hold on,
Oh,
give
he
Messi,
needs
give Messi.
Iniesta or Xavi to win.
Guys, no, guys, we have to. Guys, shout out to everybody. Again, guys, I wish them luck. And I believe that Messi, Ronaldo will have great World Cups. And you know what? I believe either Messi, Ronaldo, they're going to win the World Cup. It's going to be one of those guys. It's going to be
Start
either
the jinx,
Argentina
start the jinx,
or
yeah,
Portugal
start the jinx,
to win
start
this
the
World Cup. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow on the members hangout where we'll talk about England, Germany, and all those other beautiful stuff. So guys, peace out, stay true, stay real. And if not for that, Bombas, De Bruyne, Hazard would have a World Cup by now. Thank you. Peace out.